Okay. Alright, if I could actually hit the unmute button properly. Okay, we're finally live. Jeepers. Criminy. Alright.
Hello.
So, when we left off last week, we don't have any new updates this week. I'm not going to be able to do the new weapons update until after the 31st. There's just too much busyness for me to take care of. I had to go buy an iron today and stop and get some more materials for my Hakama because I forgot an important piece.
Yeah, and last week I almost lost my legs in the game.
Oh,
I'm sitting here and I'm like, Jordan, what are you doing? Working on a farm or something? The heck? Where are you making your money? Are you selling your body parts on the black market?
No. I was talking about in game, like last week. I was just saying, like, okay, where we left off last week, and that's what I put in.
Last week on the Bat Show. I don't know. All right. So, pardon all the D4s. We did get Seth's new character written up, but he was busy tonight and was not able to join last minute. So, last time we left off, I don't have a map for us, I don't think, so we'll just keep us here currently. Last week when we left off, you guys went to what looked like a lumberjack's camp that was, for the most part, deserted. There were a bunch of bunks. You got the opportunity to sleep. You guys ended up trading a good chunk of ale out of your barrel for a night's rest, because ale is very desired here in Hildaxia. Lucky for
Panzer almost lost it.
Lucky for Panzer, he has some means of trade. But we had everyone taking a nap, sleeping. You find yourselves waking up the following morning.
Question: why hasn't my HP been reset?
Because you have not reset it.
Oh, can I actually do that?
Yes. So when you
I'm
sleep,
trying to.
you recover your HP.
Okay, I'm trying to. It's not. Oh wait. Okay, I have to push the edit button.
Oh,
Never mind.
wait. What's going on here? You don't have to hit the edit button. What page are you on, Jordan?
I'm on attributes and abilities.
Okay.
And the stuff says current or max, and right now I'm
Did
currently at 17.
Did you leave the page open all week?
I don't think so. Why?
Okay. Because, well, if you leave it tabbed all week, it can bug out, and then you won't be able to do anything to it. You have to literally
Okay,
refresh
yeah.
the page.
I'm trying again. I'm logging out completely.
Yeah, I'll reset it for you now because I have access to it. There.
Okay.
You should be able.
Thanks.
You should be good. Anyway, so John, or I should say Panzer, Oliver, and Elo, or Natsure, whichever one you want to go by. The three
You
of
can
you
see,
find
just call me Natsu.
Okay. Okay. Dang it, I've been up for 4 hours, and now, just as the game starts, now I start yawning. This is wrong. Okay.
No!
I have caffeine in me. I'm snacking on chocolate-covered espresso beans. What more could
You
go
should
wrong?
put ghost pepper on those.
No. Don't tell Daddy. For Thanksgiving, I'm sending him a bunch of hot sauce.
Ooh.
Yeah. I found a special company called Lula's or Lola's hot sauce that we sell at Lowe's, and they have Ghost Reaper, Carolina Reaper, and what was the last one? Scorpion pepper hot sauce. So, and then they have another homemade recipe that's a combination of habaneros and other peppers and whatnot. That's supposed to be even hotter than those. So apparently they backed off on the amount of pepper they put in the other hot sauces. I don't know.
Okay.
Whoa, what the heck?
Jordan, you did strange mumbling things there for a second.
No, I'm right here.
Like a mouth.
That was weird.
Yeah,
No, my mic was. My mic actually slides under my neck sometimes. I was laying down.
Yeah, it sounded like we were down inside your throat.
Oh my gosh.
Stop.
Okay, sorry.
All right.
I don't even know what that sounds like.
There, that
Okay,
better?
sorry.
Did it help?
Yes, it did.
Okay.
No, it did not.
All right.
Okay, we're gonna be scarred for life now.
Okay. All right. All right. Oh, anyway. So, Hutan, Juliana, Lily, Sue, all of you wake up in your respective bunks. This appears to be a logger's camp on the edge of a chestnut forest. But there are no loggers. There's like one guy. And he's just sitting at the stove making some breakfast when you guys are all waking up.
Weren't there ogres there before?
Yeah, he's an ogre.
No, okay, I thought there was like several more ogres there before.
Nope. Place is empty.
So is there turns of how we do this, or who goes first, or what?
What do you guys want to do? He's sitting there cooking breakfast. You wake up in a empty bunkhouse with one ogre cooking breakfast. You smell the smell of various bacons, eggs, potatoes, all cooked over an old cast iron stove with a chimney going through the roof.
Sure.
And
I guess I'll head out towards the guy cooking.
Okay.
I will follow Panzer.
Okay.
Good morning.
So you're finally awake. Y'all slept in long enough?
Oh, I had a really long night.
I could smell
I've had a-
that.
I've had a really long life.
Coming from the youngest person in the party, that's hilarious.
Okay, but think about how I grew up.
I don't know your backstory, Panzer.
I was talking to Joe on that one.
It's okay.
Okay.
That's okay. Breakfast?
Does that come with the beds?
Sure. It's no trouble.
Sure. I pick it up and I'm going to detect for poisons.
Go ahead and give it a sniff.
Immediately pass out.
Was that like a knowledge or like observance when you like sniff for it?
Yeah, it'd be an observance.
I'm using my skill off of plants.
Oh, okay. Well, you don't find any plant-based poisons in the breakfast. Beyond a little bit of cilantro and maybe some habanero peppers.
Hey Joey, can I ask Fukuro if it's safe to eat?
He's sitting there and he's like, "How should I know? I don't eat."
I thought you could use your spiritual powers to like know things.
The owl just kind of hovers his ethereal wings over the plate and he's like, "Ooh, I know that this is food. Are you happy?"
Forget I said anything.
Before I take a bite, I'm like, is that some peppers you got in it?
Ah,
What is that? Habanero?
indeed. Add a little bit of, zest to life, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, it helps wake up a person.
Oh, yeah, it does that too.
Oh, has he taken a bite yet?
Yeah, he's sitting there eating.
All right. I will chow down.
And I will sit next to Panzer and start eating also.
Okay.
And I'm just like lifting up the plate and just dumping it into my mouth.
I'm just while Panzer is doing that, I'm slowly spooning it into my mouth while staring at how much food Panzer is eating.
Oliver,
Panzer uses devour.
Oliver, are you eating too?
Yeah, I'm eating.
Okay. Give me a vitality check, all three of you.
Oh no, is it because of the habaneros?
Yes.
Okay.
In the spicy mood.
17.
Vitality. Oh, there it is.
Standard check 18. Standard check 11. And then I got
Oh boy.
to do and that is a 10 and a 15 and a 7. Sue is over there dying from the spiciness. Lily and her are pretty much just hugging each other because it's so spicy. These goblins are not used to eating this. Just at the same time, Juliana is like, "What? This is normal. This is the way food from home tastes." It's supposed
And Panzer's just thinking totally worth the pitcher of ale.
and he's and everyone eating and just and then of course you're getting burned from the inside out, Natsu. So
I thought I rolled a 17.
no. Panzer rolled a 17 or an 18.
No, I rolled
I'm
an 18.
confused.
Let's see here. Yeah, 18.
That's not a skill.
Jordan, it's not a skill, so yeah, you rolled an 11. You're on fire.
Oh, okay. Okay, I am sucking in like a lot of air and blowing it back out to try to keep myself
it feels like you could blow flames.
Do I let a spark in front of my mouth and literally blow flames?
No.
Panzer, man, I wish I could breathe fire.
Okay, I stop at one bowl. I do try to keep it down though.
Okay, nobody is puking back up their spicy food. No natural ones here, but
Did anyone not finish their food?
No, everyone's able to finish, but
Okay.
the goblins are just sitting here and they're just about to die. They're stomping their tidy feet on the ground if they trying to stamp out the fire inside.
Hey Panzer.
Yes.
I would kind of like to try something, and you're like the perfect candidate for it, because last brawl that we had, I did absolutely nothing to you, except insult you. But, can we go outside for a second? I want to try a move on you, to see if you actually feel something.
How high is your charisma? If you're going to be
Do I
trying
have-
to move?
Joey, do I have to roll charisma for that?
Yeah, roll charisma.
What?
He's asking for it. 11. Panzer, you better roll pretty good. He's just a little bit below average. Natural 1! Natural 1! Well, John,
Okay,
how are you gonna roll with this here, John?
Of course. I mean, not that you could go through my impenetrable defense. But as a friend,
Well,
I would like to give you a try.
thank you. You could try to please defend yourself. I don't want to accidentally hurt you, but if you can defend yourself and it still does nothing, I'd like to see if without defending yourself, if that would do something.
Tune in every Sunday night to see two
going
players
to-
brawl with each other.
I'm just gonna like jiggle one of my potions at Panzer.
Okay, Joey, what I'm trying to do, I'm gonna see if I can pull off my chi concentration in my hands.
Okay. So what exactly are you trying to accomplish with, focusing your chi into your hands?
I would like to be able to hit harder, and I just tell Panzer like, all right, just stand right in front of me. I'm gonna try jumping so I'm like eye level with his chest, and I'm gonna try punching his chest really hard with my chi hands.
Okay. Let me remind you of something. You do have taijutsu, so you don't necessarily have to focus your hands, your chi for this. It's not a ninjutsu requirement.
I was trying to see if I could add like damage to like my hands because of the chi.
So you're gonna do a regular unarmed attack,
Yes,
and then you're gonna try to up the damage.
with chi. Yes.
John, tell me if this is redundant, but is he being inefficient here? I feel like he's being inefficient with his character.
The only thing that I would say what to do is what I do not want him to do.
What? What is it?
I'm not gonna tell you.
I'm not gonna pull your tongue again.
I don't want you to break my shield.
No, I'm not gonna try breaking your shield. Just don't put your arms up or anything. I'm just gonna try punching you in the chest with this and see if I can actually like wind you or something at the least.
Well, don't forget, every time you attacked, I had a shield.
Oh,
Okay, so Jordan, I get it. You're new to the game and everything, and you're still trying to figure out what your character's capabilities are. Dang it! I just spilled water on my mouse pad.
oh boy.
So
New one too.
yeah, it is. All right. So here's the gig with your character. You have two proficiencies. One is ninjutsu. One is taijutsu. Okay. Taijutsu
Yes.
is the art of physical hand-to-hand combat. Ninjutsu is the art of using your chi to do things and mystical powers that other people wouldn't necessarily need to do. Technically, you could flavor this move you want as either of them. Now, the only benefit you're going to get is yes, you can up damage, but you can only up your unarmed attacks to a D12. So
Okay, then yeah, I would still go for it.
okay, so
Also, you said something about mystical, correct?
yes,
So then, if that was the case, something that would bypass defense?
not necessarily.
Okay.
More like he's trained to fight spirits, kind of thing.
Okay.
Oh, Joey, I'm not trying to pull off that crazy move I told you about before. I'm not gonna do that. But I'm just trying to.
That's still level 30. You got to reach there.
I know.
Holy shit.
He's getting way ahead of himself. He needs to learn how to walk.
Yeah. No, I'm just trying to add the damage to a punch to Panger's chest.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna roll your precision, burn a proficiency point, which means mark one of your proficiency points off. You can roll a precision check with skill.
Okay, so just the normal precision button.
Mm-hmm. 17. Oh no, that's 20. Does 20 bust through your defense?
Not with me at full defense.
Okay. So you wind up, you feel like you got a lot of power behind your punch. You hit him in the chest, and his armor stands strong. You keep picking a fight with the party tank, who has very, very high physical defense.
And equipment.
Yes.
Can I not make skills like at least try to outside of like battles or something?
It depends on what the skill is for. If it's for combat, you typically want to make it during combat.
I wanted to try to use chi to basically make my fist harder.
That didn't help.
Okay.
You just
so-
accomplished it, but it didn't help.
Okay, Panzer, would you mind just standing there limp for me without your defense?
Sure.
Without your
sure.
defense.
I'll stand here limp, but then afterwards you have to stand there limp.
Okay, roll a charisma. I want him to roll a charisma. Can I roll a resolve, Joey?
Sure. It's a 19 on Jordan's part. And a 17 on Panzer's part.
I don't think that would be wise, because last time we tried trading blows, like actual trading blows, I almost died.
Look, I'm all
Oh.
set for helping you out, but I'm not gonna just be a dummy.
No, of course not.
You're asking me to stay there limp and not even defend.
Hey, I can do something for you later. Joey, out of game. I wanna try using my acupuncture to basically like do a therapy on his back for like almost like rubbing his back. But I can't do that because it's like scales. That would be impossible. But I could use my needles to give him that same relaxed feeling.
I'm also wearing half plate.
Yeah, he's wearing armor. I honestly, Jordan, I'm thinking you're probably picking a fight with the wrong person.
No. I was saying that later for like instead, I don't want him to punch me. I want to be able to give something back to him for like compensation.
Okay, you can just tell him that.
No, I was saying would that work with my stats and stuff? Like,
You can do acupuncture. It's part of your skill list. You just
okay.
you just have to offer the trade. But honestly, you're still asking someone to be your punching bag, which is kind of insulting.
I'm really sorry. I realize that this may be insulting or demeaning to
It is
your feelings.
both of those.
I
I am
know
a
you like a
proud warrior of the Panzers.
I totally get that. I mean, before I didn't even scratch you.
You feel a little
And-
tug on your knee, Elo.
Yeah. I look down like
It's Lily. She just looks up and she's like, "No one you beat, kid." And then walks over to the wagon.
In the anime, it's just like a giant boulder right next to him. Fatality.
Okay. You know what? I shouldn't have asked. I was just seeing if I could go past your defenses, then I would probably feel a little bit better about myself. So
Finding an attack higher than my defense is a good start.
that's what I was trying to do. If you want some sort of compensation, I know a medical tactic that helps relax your back muscles. I could do that for you later if you wanted to.
I don't really see how that would help me. I don't have any back problems.
No, well, it would give a boost to your strength. Out of game, Joey, would that actually work?
You could
I know, I told you.
You could technically do that, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I could like give you. It actually energizes you. It makes your muscles more relaxed and fluid.
I feel like some guy has walked into like the local Asian massage clinic and yes, you want happy massage. We give you a good discount. We give you a good discount. Happy massage.
Find that up.
So we now have a potion brewer, chemist, giving buffs to stats, and now
And
you
my
have
words.
you. giving bonuses for acupuncture, and that you have you
We're
with
cre-
leadership.
I'm,
I
I'm
have
We're
leadership
creating
too
a
now.
monster. We're creating a monster.
what I'm
If
seeing
all of us
is
put
the
12
lizard.
on one person, that's gonna be crazy.
I'm just seeing the lizard man has slowly been accumulating, servants to just treat him like a king. He's getting
Oh my.
massages. He's getting martinis. He's got a couple goblins, waving palm fronds. He's just laying in the sun. Ah, yeah, this is life.
Wow. Okay. So Panzer, would you mind doing this for me just this once? I won't ask you for this ever again.
John, if you feel like hitting him, I have no problem with that.
I stand up, nice and tall. I look down, and I'm first. You insult my food. Now you've insulted my honor.
I'd like to kowtow in reaction and respond.
I'm already ready for a punt.
Okay.
So you go to bow. You go to bow. Go ahead and roll your precision to hit.
I said I'm
can
ready. I'm ready to punt.
Well, he's
Can
in
I
position.
do?
Last time he did this move, it was a sneak attack.
I'm sorry. I can't. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna stand there. I'm not gonna
Just-
kowtow. I'm
d-
just gonna stand there
No,
and
no,
take
no,
it.
no, no. You already said you're doing it.
Okay.
Panzer, Lily and Sue in the background have set up a field goal.
Oh my god. I said I was getting ready. If he was for a surprise attack, then I was gonna punt him.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Panzer. Please understand that I have been living in pretty much seclusion my entire life up to this point. I do not know much about other cultures except that there are religions and different languages and stuff that I don't know. So
I was in
if I have
seclusion except the past 3 years, Joe.
Yeah, about that. 2.5, 3 years.
I was in seclusion except the past 3 years. It was only me and my master, just the two of us.
I did not realize that what I was asking would be a detriment to your honor. It is a custom in our uh, monastery that if two students would like to try a new tactic or practice, they will actually ask their fellow student to take a hit for them, or basically be their um, target.
But you weren't ready to do the same for me.
Big, towering, 9-foot tall lizard man just ready to try out a new move on you.
I asked you if you would do the same, and you said no.
I'm really sorry. I must confess I was afraid. I am afraid of your awesome power. It's a little daunting and scary to be slapped, or however, just being slapped by a giant lizard man would be daunting to me right now. After what we did earlier in the town, I must confess I was afraid to take the hit. But if it will help your honor, I will take the hit for you.
I've heard of tales. In such situations like this, you would lose a pinky finger that you would cut off yourself.
I'm not quite sure I follow where this tale would have come up from. Are you saying this is part of your culture?
No, it's stories I've heard from my teacher. I've heard of this mercy bow that you do. And when they've dishonored themselves and dishonored others, they would cut off their own finger and give it to them.
I think Panzer's just looking for finger food at this point.
Okay, honestly, outside the game, that is an actual thing, but it's only used really with the Yakuza.
I don't follow.
I don't think Jordan's familiar enough with the Yakuza.
Okay, fair enough.
If it would make any difference, I will not ask for you to be my punching bag. I will be your punching bag this one time, and I will never ask you such a dishonorable thing ever again.
Lily and Sue energetically put the sticks back up for the field goal.
So, like you and the other students, I will stand still. I will not move. But in the same sense, you will do the same for me.
If you're fine with it, I am quite relieved.
So
Joey,
be it.
I would like to gather my chi into my hands, making it harder, and I will try again.
Okay.
Before he starts, I start taking off my armor.
Okay. So you're going down to
11.
11? Okay.
Putting down my shield. Putting down everything.
So the hat plate comes off, the shield comes off. It's just him and his scales.
All right, I'd like to.
Holding a spear.
Oh my goodness! Please don't tell me. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna concentrate my chi into my right hand to make my right hand stronger, and I will do what I did before and I will jump so my hand is in perfect alignment to his chest, and I will punch his chest.
Okay.
Okay. Right before he does it, I'm going to use my skill for temp.
Which one is that?
My plus.
Oh,
My positive.
Your bonus defense?
No. My strength. That's the word I'm looking for.
Okay. Have you already taken damage yet?
No, I'm going for temporary.
Give me a second. Oh yeah. Okay, got it.
Don't I roll something now?
No, hold off. Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and roll for your temp.
Thank you.
How many souls?
I'm just going to use 2.
Okay. Okay.
5.
So 5.
Yep.
All right, go ahead and roll precision, Jordan. Don't roll a natural 1.
Yeah, I'm not moving.
All right. So, oh my word. His skill check is a 10.
Are you serious? You had to be an 11.
Your hand just crumples against his rippled, armed, muscled chest. This guy is unmovable.
I land down on my
my
feet.
God.
I look back up. I stand up straight, holding my right hand in pain. I stand up straight, lift my chin up, and wait for the blow.
You keep picking a fight with the wrong dude.
I know.
That look. That look.
Ah! This is stupid.
Oh boy.
Okay, so. Wow.
Yep. I'm like, okay, my turn.
Do I roll for strength?
No, he just rolls against
Or
your
no,
armor value.
Okay. Oh, jeepers. I don't have any armor, don't I?
What is your?
Your
Technically, it's just monk robes.
Yeah. You
Uh-huh.
you have an armor value of 11.
I'm like, close your eyes. It'll be better this way.
I comply. I close my eyes.
Okay. I go behind him. 1,000 years bad luck.
Oh no, what is it? Is this a skill of his?
No.
It's for the show.
Go ahead and roll. And I'm gonna give you disadvantage since your target is small, but go ahead and roll.
Oh no, he's gonna kill me, isn't he?
I'm gonna kill something.
Go ahead and roll, John. Natural 12 on disadvantage for an 18. John, do you want to tell him or do you want me to?
Sure. I will first state where I got this from. Have you ever heard of Naruto?
I've watched a few episodes, but I haven't gotten too deep into it.
It's one of the first moves you see Kakashi do to Naruto. So it's 2 hands together and 2 fingers sticking out, one from each hand. That goes directly into your behind, and then you were blasted off. And I just got an 18.
You just took
Oh my
you just took
goodness.
2 very strong fingers to the rear end and you go flying.
Towards the goal.
All right. I want
My
I want an extra precision check to see if you can make the goal.
You want me to roll?
No,
You want me?
you're going flying. You don't know what the heck's happening. $20.
Is this with disadvantage again?
No, I'm just gonna give it straight.
Alright, 21.
That's 21. You go flying. You go flying into the goal, and Lily and Sue are just like waving flags and celebrating.
How much damage did I take?
Panzer.
Would you like a... What is my hand-to-hand?
That would be half your size, so you're medium creature. So, or I'd say one size down. So that would be a. If we're D8 right now, that would be a D4.
Okay, and since I'm using 2 hands...
Yeah, sure. D2D4. That's 4 hit points. Your anus is sore.
It's
Is
more
he walking
penetration
fine?
hit points.
I don't know. I don't even know if he's walking. I'm just seeing his.
Do I roll?
I see
Do
his.
I roll a vitality?
I don't know. I see his face in the dirt and his butt sticking up in the air.
And then I just charge. Da 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 da.
Oh.
Finish him.
Okay, I will
Great way to
slowly
start
try to get back up. I will cross my legs, put my hands together, and I have bowed to Panzer. And I will declare, Panzer, you are my master.
I'm sure with training you will beat me.
I am
Always
very glad
forgiven.
for your high praise.
I wanted to so bad just shoot an arrow at Panzer, but like that's how you hit him.
even your arrows can do that kind of piercing damage.
So I'm shooting blunt arrows.
What are you talking about?
Never mind.
Okay. So I will sit there, Joey, and I will meditate thinking on all my bad mistakes for the rest of the day.
He's
Unless the party moves on.
meditating on the 1,000 years of pain.
Out of game, I'm sorry. I saw an opportunity. It was perfect. And now everything is forgiven.
All right, thank you. But what you said before, technically, I answered to my monastery, but you can tell me what to do, and I will seriously consider it.
Understood.
All right.
I'm gonna start researching on some potions.
Let's see here. Copy. Paste. Come on, paste. Why does Discord hate me? Okay, Discord is bugging out on me. The heck?
I'll be right back. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
hear
can
you.
hear you.
Okay, I'll be right back.
All right. So, anything you wish to pull on or do or pull off or do, you know, Oliver?
Well, I'm looking for well, actually, right now I'm currently looking at the fuck to get out of this view in Discord.
Oh, what the heck is up with Discord?
Oh, there we go. I was trying to see what the fuck you said Discord, but it was like showing like the full screen version. I couldn't I don't know how to get rid of it. But I found
Okay.
out. But I have my range potion.
Mm-hmm.
I need a precision potion now.
Okay.
Time to research.
Do you have a mental potion for knowledge?
I do have knowledge, and I'm actually about to take that knowledge potion to help me with my research of my precision potion.
He's doing
All
drugs so he can make more drugs.
I was thinking of Skyrim.
All right. Well,
Let me see. I got two currently. I got two knowledge potions. Got down one. That's a one. Oh, we never determined what the dice size was for it.
which dice or what potion?
For knowledge. Most of the other ones were D6s.
Yeah, let's go with a D6.
Okay. I get a +2 to my knowledge.
Okay.
Whatever I roll. That's kind of low. Wow.
11 plus 2, 13. Let's see here. If I could get my, let's see here. You just barely make it.
Hell yeah. That was a
What
two
is
of
he
a
trying
die.
to accomplish?
You are able to make one potion costs however much supply your other potions on average cost. Let's do the same. And it has the same effect of 1d6 plus 2 something.
+2. What?
1d6 plus 1d6 to your precision stat.
Okay. Add that. So.
Can I have some of those chips, John?
Actually, I'm making a sandwich. You need one? You okay with banana peppers?
Oh, heck no.
Wait.
Okay. So, you spend a little while. Y'all rested. The ogre
Make-
lumberjack comes back from...
Don't make another one.
Yeah, unfortunately not. It's a delicate process. Though you do end up wasting the supplies.
Yes.
Anyway, the ogre comes back from the woods, and he has a number of logs. And Panzer, roll an observance check with advantage for me.
Okay.
Actually, keep it at 1 because I'm about to give one to. What's his face? Name. Not his name. I'm so sorry. New guy.
20.
Natsu. Yeah.
If,
Yeah, so
say
Jordan,
what now?
you're gonna want to add that to your inventory. It's a potion that
Add what?
it's a potion that increases your precision by 1d6.
Okay, I'm
hour.
trying to look at my inventory. Where is that?
It is.
No, I should.
Oh,
have
equipment.
Yeah, it's typically kept under
I can just,
equipment.
It'd be nice if I could just like, if I'm gonna give someone a potion, I could just like paste it into the fucking inventory.
Yeah, it would be nice. Either that, Jordan, or you could stick it under your abilities tab.
Okay, I'm trying to add stuff to that, but I can't. I have to like push edit or something first.
Okay, so if you go over to the abilities tab, you go up to the add button, and then you just type in something new like precision, if I could spell, potion.
Y'all put those inventory in there? That's weird.
I mean, it's easy. There, now you have a precision potion at the bottom of your attributes. Anyway, oh, dee-da. Okay, sorry. Yawning for no good reason today. And it's getting hot in here. Dang it, my bedroom door's closed. That's why. Give me a second.
Actually, did you want me to put that under add abilities or attributes? Because I put that under attributes. Why did everything just suddenly go quiet?
Well, he's away right now.
Yeah, I stepped away to open my bedroom door. I put it underneath your attributes. It's under precision potions at the very bottom.
Okay.
All I gotta do is refresh the page. Alright.
Okay, so I add 1 to that then?
Yeah, there's already one there, alright? I already did it. Oh, jeepers, criminy, sorry.
Oh.
Alright. So, Panzer, the
20.
Yes, thank
Observe.
you. Yes. The ogre comes back from the woods with his axe and a wheelbarrow full of logs. Many of the logs have holes in them. And they don't look like they're made by any ogre tool.
See stat.
Nope, no sap.
I'll walk up to him.
He's just mumbling under his breath about the poor wood quality.
Hey, the trees seem a little holy today.
Oh, you're telling me? I've been like this for months. That's why no one's out here working anymore. Almost all of our trees have been damaged beyond use. I can't figure out what's doing it either.
I'm gonna look inside the hole.
It looks like just a hole has been drilled out of it, or
Does it look like a screw,
not
like scraping around it?
It doesn't look so much like a screw, more like it could be some kind of woodpecker. Maybe some clawing, some teeth or something. You can't quite tell.
Okay. And how big is the hole?
Approximately an inch in diameter. Thinner as it goes down inside.
Is it? Do you know if it's a bird?
Sorry, guys. I don't know why I'm yawning. This is stupid. I got plenty of sleep. Sitting here and he's like, honestly, I told you, we haven't seen what's doing it. We come up in the mornings, and it's just eating away. It's like they're rotting from the inside.
You mind cutting this in half for me?
And he takes an axe. He takes an axe, and he splits the log. It doesn't look like they're rotting from the inside necessarily.
Mhm.
But the holes do go into like the deep part of the wood. Some say it's evil spirits. That's why none of the loggers have come back. Moved on to other places that still have trees that actually are decent.
If, say, I were to get rid of this problem,
I'd much appreciate it.
the logging can continue.
Yeah, most definitely. It's what we live on.
Who owns this area?
Well, I do.
Perfect.
Been in my family for 5 generations.
Do you do trade routes for the wood?
Well, certainly, yeah. I'm along the main roads, in between here and Lian and goes up to Shakar and across the lower Zakolia to Zeketh.
My town doesn't have that much lumber. I say we get rid of this problem for you, and you help me out with some trade routes.
I think that's a reasonable agreement. Where's your country?
The Docklands.
Oh, across the water.
Yes.
Oh. You thinking by boat trade or by road trade?
I have both.
Well,
You'd be probably connecting with my other trade routes.
I do have a cousin down on the coast who builds boats. The more money, or the more wood I can send him, and the more trade there is, the more boats you can sell. How about we make an arrangement that fees for docking for boats that he's manufactured are half as expensive.
I think we'll have lovely partnership.
I like you. And he just sticks out his big hulking hand.
I'll grab a hold of it. Let me make sure it's good with the group. I'll be back.
All right, then. I'll start drawing up some contracts. And he goes inside, grabs some paper and pens, and starts working.
I'm still under the goal.
Still sore.
Thinking about my life choices.
A very, very wise thing to think about right now.
Oh, goodness.
Do I notice Panzer walking?
I would say, yeah, it's quiet out.
Okay, then I would like to stand up and quietly follow him at a respected pace or a respectable distance.
Okay.
How do you feel about some evil spirits?
I actually would be very interested in that. You see, I know about fighting spirits, but when it comes to experience in fighting evil spirits, I am quite lacking.
All the study, nothing put into it. I got it.
Yeah, pretty much. Plus, I have my spirit guide with me, so that helps.
Okay. He thinks it's evil spirits.
What do you think?
I honestly think it's some kind of animal. But I always like to give the people the chance.
Are you still holding the log?
No, I'm not. But they're right over there. He's drawing up some paperwork, so try not to bother him too much.
Of course. Joey, I would like to observe the logs and ask Fukuro
Mm-hmm.
if it has anything to do with evil spirits, if there's like any residue left behind or something.
Nice.
I also like to use my biology. You know, if any animals have do those.
Wow, this is a great team.
Looking.
So well diverse.
I mean, you all have your specialties, and they've gone with the theme of the campaign quite well.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
You don't find anything spiritual on it per se. Biology-wise, go ahead and roll a knowledge check. I didn't have you roll because it was your bird.
Oh, okay.
And don't forget you got a +2 to that right now, Oliver.
I'm rolling shit right now, knowledge.
Yeah. 13, you're not quite sure. It could be some kind of creature. But, it could just as well be some evil spirit. Say it again, Carl.
Since I'm using this as a proficiency, shouldn't I be getting a D20 actually?
If you have a proficiency in knowledge, then yeah.
Well, I have biology.
Biology.
Yeah, you can burn a proficiency point to make a skill. Yeah.
Okay.
I'll give him a buff too.
Okay, go ahead and roll your leadership. We'll re-roll it.
Well, I did a +8, so I had that 2 in there already.
Okay. So 23 plus whatever Panzer drops on it. Natural 20. I'm just seeing Panzer over there with pom-poms and a cheerleader skirt on. You can do it! You can do it! Go! Go! Oliver! Just...
No, be more realistic. I see Panzer like standing over Oliver. Like, what do you think? And that would be more realistic. But just his brooding presence, you better get it right.
Gosh.
1,000 years of pain
Well,
if you get it wrong. I'm sorry. Okay.
And by the way, Jordan, that's probably a skill you could learn.
Oh, yeah.
That's tied.
Okay. Cool.
What?
Yeah, I know what.
1,000 years of pain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a signature ninjutsu move, or technically a signature taijutsu move.
Okay, I will put that in for future
Later.
skills to make.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right, Oliver, looking at this, it's very similar to what a woodpecker would do. It does have an odd shape to the hole. But other than that, that's all you can get to it. But it does not seem spiritual. It does seem like some kind of creature.
Okay.
Are you on speaker on your laptop again, or are you back on your Bluetooth?
No, I'm on my laptop. As I always been.
Okay,
since the beginning.
got it. All right.
Oh,
Well,
So I'm standing above both of them. So what do y'all think?
I asked Fukuro, and he said he probably doesn't. He doesn't detect much of anything to do with spirits, so it's likely not evil spirits.
That was the route I was thinking. What about you, Oliver? Did you come up with anything?
Looks like a woodpecker, but it's definitely odd shaped.
Like odd as in just bigger?
I don't know, DM.
it looks like rather than just being drilled out to get at softer wood underneath, it looks like it's been hollowed out and eaten away at.
Huh.
And a woodpecker is the only thing that comes to mind.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Well, hope you aren't too tired, because tonight we're
We
gonna
just
stay
woke
up. Well, it's been a little bit.
It's still mid-morning.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Oliver, can
Yeah.
you start setting up some traps for a bird?
Okay.
Um,
What do I need to roll for that?
Do you have any proficiency with traps or tinkering at all?
Tinkering.
Okay. You'd be able to roll a tinkering check to set a trap. Do you have any tinkering supplies?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Not specifically tinkering supplies.
Okay. You can either try to put together a trap from something that you have in your inventory or other materials that you have, or you can go shopping because you're not that far away from town to get things for trapping, or you can just try to manufacture something from what's in the woods.
I'd probably go to town.
Excuse.
Guys.
Say that again, Carl. Jordan interrupted you.
I just go to town to buy supplies.
Okay. So you head into town. It's about an hour to town, ish, give or take. There is a general store with stuff to do trapping. There's stuff for trapping, like beavers, cages, ropes and wires. How would you like to build your trap?
Well, he said for a bird, so
Yep.
a net would be nice.
Okay. There are some fouling nets. They're very fine. They look, after looking at them, they look like they're woven from elf hair. And they are kind of expensive. They run about a gold piece a net. It's about $100. But you got about a 5-foot square net.
I saw fancy.
Oh, they're all the best. There's not many other materials that you can make such a good, net for birds with.
Maybe I should start cutting my hair and saving it.
There's definitely a market for it. Some people just, clean out the hairbrush and put it on a loom.
Oh man.
I'm starting to do
Okay.
what you do, John.
How many do they have?
They have 3 of those nets in stock.
Shoot. Okay. I get all 3.
Okay. So that's 3 gold pieces. You can add 3 elven fouling nets. Say that 3 times fast, Carl.
Nope. A few.
Dur- During that time,
Mhm.
I'm walking into the forest.
Okay. It's more of
I am
a
following.
thick what's the word for it? It's more like a thick orchard. Like there is organization to the way these trees are planted. And they are
Okay.
I'm also gonna
planted.
get general tinkering supply.
Okay. Some general tinkering supply is going to run you. Let's see here. I gotta go to my rules list. I have it here in my list, I think. Party supply cost. It's loading for whatever reason.
Do 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 do.
I'm gonna refresh my page. I think it's causing problems. Just realized I have an eagle miniature that I want to assemble tonight.
Eagle!
Oh no, thanks a lot. The yeah, you're looking at about 15 copper per tinkering supply.
Okay.
So it's a silver and a half, or 3 silver for 2. However you want to keep it in.
3 silver for 2.
Yeah.
Times that by. Yeah.
And keep a monitor on how much room you have for materials and stuff, unless you're going to keep tinkering supplies in your wagon.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna calculate right now. 3 silver per 2.
Yeah, I'll actually add that to the list here.
All right. During that time, I'm going to be walking through, and I'm going to use locate plants and mushrooms.
Okay.
Be.
Joey, I am currently following Panzer. Can I roll an observant to like see how he does things?
For the purpose of what?
Learning. I am his disciple at the moment.
You won't be able to learn skills and stuff off of his skill sets.
Until I become a master.
Yeah, he literally has to become level 50 before he can start teaching other people his skills.
Okay, well, I'm just following behind him then.
Okay. Just making sure you know that.
It's okay. I didn't find anything.
You know, I'm going to pause the game for just a split second, and I need to ask you guys a question, because this literally hit my brain, okay?
Oh, okay.
What about a class, adding a class to the game called the Apprentice, who literally is designed to multi-class by learning the skills of other players through observance, and they don't necessarily have to be a master.
That would be really cool.
What do you think?
As long as they focus on the level that they are learning.
Like they would literally have no specialties. They would just have like reading and writing, history. It would almost be a similar class to scholar, but they would have things like a proficiency in observance learning, you know.
Right.
And they would have to, you know, there would be specific rules for the class to like be able to craft skills that they have observed other players do, but they have to do it more times than they do.
That makes
Wouldn't
sense.
that also? They should almost have like a training skill too. Like if they wanted to take time to try to create skills outside of battle that can be used in battle.
Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, that was an idea. We'll jump back into the game.
Yeah, it's probably just, tier 1 stuff until they get to a part in their life that they can learn tier 2 stuff.
Yeah, I would say the same. All right, John, you rolled a 10 for your plants and mushrooms, I believe, right?
Yeah.
Okay. You do find some like standard white mushrooms. They're good for food. They're not there's nothing special. they're good for like just eating. But
Throwing in an omelet.
okay, yeah, just throw them in an omelet. Add them to a steak, something like that.
Okay, cool.
You find about 3 servings worth of mushrooms. You find, though, looking through the various sections of the woods, a lot of the chestnut trees have been ruined while you're looking around on them. But the interesting thing is there's hardly any dust, like sawdust, at the bottoms of these trees. There's like a few grains here and a few grains there, but it's not like they're digging into the tree for something specific. It's like they're actually eating the tree itself.
Giant termites.
Great.
Yeah, fun.
I'm going to sit down,
Okay.
relax, put on my armor.
Which you've been carrying this entire time.
Yeah, yeah. I put all my stuff back on, and I sit down, and I just listen.
I'm just seeing the sigh of relief as Juliana and Lily and Sue are finally done carrying that hulking piece of armor behind you everywhere you walk.
Oh my god.
They're like, just laying on the ground like it's so heavy.
I look at Panzer and I offer my hand in like a gesture for like meditation.
I'm just seeing like Matsu just ringing a bell.
Sure, we can do a meditation.
Joey, you want me to roll for it?
Sure.
Okay. So that would be knowledge.
I would say resolve is your primary stat
Okay.
for most of the meditation stuff.
Me as well?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna do that from now on because resolve has been added as a new stat recently. That's gonna be pretty standard for meditation.
Did my roll go through or did it not?
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Roll!
Okay, got you. Were you doing that as a meditation skill, Jordan?
Yes, I would
Yes.
like to try to create a skill out of it.
Okay, so mark off another proficiency point for the day, and that is a 13. Panzer, you do not have meditation, do you?
No, I do not.
Okay, so yours is a 12.
Correct.
You're both closing your eyes. You're listening. Time moves on. It's almost like you're in that place in between awake and asleep. You hear some ticking. Tick, tick, tick. Some metallic rattling. Finally it starts annoying you, and you look up and here's Lily. She's literally holding that pocket watch like a satchel of odds and ends.
Uh-huh.
And she's holding the timekeeper's piece, messing around with it, trying to figure out.
Can I see that?
I can't figure it out. Here you go. And she just hands it up to you.
I'll take a look at it.
I'll describe it again because it's been a while since you guys have looked at it. The face of the clock, it does not resemble a normal time clock. It has a series of 3 major points with a long hand and 7 minor points with a short hand. It does have a winding mechanism and a button on the outside of it and a chain that allows you to carry it and have it dangle from your waist or a hook or a buckler, etc. And it runs about 1 7/8, 1 3/4 inches wide in diameter, so it's a hefty watch. Mostly made out of brass and silver coatings, some tiny jeweled pieces in the background underneath the face, and it does have a glass covering. But it does not appear to be, doing anything but a silent ticking in the background.
I twist the knob.
Okay. As you begin to wind the knob, Jordan, you're sitting there watching Panzer, and he just disappears. He's gone.
Oh, Lee.
And Lily, Sue, and Juliana, everyone is like, "What the fudge?" What? Everyone's panicking. Everyone's like going crazy. Panzer's gone.
Okay, I ask Fugaro, where do you go?
I do not know. I don't sense his soul or his presence or anything of him anywhere near.
Is there any way for you to like search out for him?
I can try. And he flies up and starts gliding around. He comes back about 15 minutes later, and I can't find him. He doesn't seem to be anywhere in the region. Oliver, this is about when you
Joe,
come back from town. You've got your supplies, your
Oh.
nets, and whatnot. Lulu or Lily is freaking out. Sue's freaking out. They're like, "Panzer's gone. We can't find him. He started winding the watch and then he disappeared."
Joey, I would like to try meditating again and search for him through meditation.
Okay.
I would like to try to create a skill with this, like meditating search.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a meditation check.
Resolve. All right.
Yep. Resolve. 20. Okay.
Did it go through?
You calm your mind. You sit down, reaching out, looking for him, trying to sense him. Time passes. You lose track of what's going on around you. I'm going to have you hold like John.
Okay.
Oliver, it's you, Lily, Sue, and Juliana.
He looks really distracted. Let's just jump him on the side of the road. Just leave him. I'm kidding. We'll leave Panzer. We'll leave. I'm gonna pick up the watch.
There is no watch. The
Oh,
watch
there's no watch.
disappeared with Panzer.
Shit. Well, fuck. I know nothing about this thing either.
Nope. It was a toy that Sam hoarded to himself or herself, and what's her name? For
Vadoma?
Vadoma never really pressed the rest of you guys about. So
Yeah. Shit.
time goes on. You folks are at a loss of what to do. Panzer,
We're gonna huddle down wherever we are at.
you take a second to wind the watch. It goes around one rotation. The little hand that points to the 7 different points, it moves to the first point and holds. You stop winding. You can't wind it any farther. And all of a sudden, everyone around you, Sue and Lily and Juliana, are in a worried panic. What's his face? Natsu is sitting there meditating, and he looks distressed. Oliver, Natsu, everyone, you suddenly come to a realization that Panzer is back. He's just, all of a sudden, he's right there. It's been about an hour.
Are y'all okay?
It's been about an hour that he's been missing.
Where were you?
I've been right here.
I couldn't sense
bitch,
you
no,
for
you
an
weren't.
hour.
No. I've been right here.
Roll an observance check,
I haven't
Panzer.
moved.
Panzer, did you hear me?
No, I didn't. Say again.
Roll an observance check.
Okay.
Any day now.
Yep.
Natural 20. Oh, wait a minute. No. Okay. 10. You don't have skills on observance. Okay. Well, yeah, I'd say that's enough. Just barely, but that's enough. You do notice, because you don't usually carry a watch or keep track of the time of day with an actual clock, the position of the sun has changed about an hour's time since you looked down at the watch and started winding and then looked back up again.
Oh.
Okay. Huh. Can I turn it only one way?
Yep.
Huh.
It does not appear that you are able to get it to turn anymore.
Alright. I'm gonna... Natsu.
Yes.
Here, give this a twist.
I grab the watch and I kind of look up at Panzer like, are you sure?
I mean, I remember your words, right?
Oh, yes.
Apprentice, also known as guinea pig.
Okay, so, I give the watch a twist.
And you die. No, I'm kidding. No. Yeah, everyone sees Natsu just disappear. He's gone. Natsu, I'm presuming at this point you guys are going to have enough patience. Jordan, stop. Please, stop rubbing the microphone on your beard.
Sorry, that was actually, I have a fan blowing right now, and it's like super hot in my bedroom right now. It's Texas.
It's always something else. Anyway, yeah, it takes Natsu about an hour to pop back into place, since I'm presuming that you guys are being experimental at this point. And when he pops back, the small hand has moved to the second notch.
During this time of an hour, I'm going ahead and ask if Oliver could start placing up traps.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we're already.
Joey,
Yes,
Joey.
Jordan.
does my owl friend notice anything about me since we're kind of connected?
Nope, you're gone.
Jeepers.
And he doesn't have any way to communicate with any of the other members of the party, so you get back and he was very distraught. Anyway, Oliver, how would you like to set up your fouling nets?
I'm not gonna attach anything to him. I'm just gonna leave him on the floor.
My left eye is twitching.
That's stress.
No, it was a joke.
Oh,
How
okay.
traps work. My character does. I don't fucking know.
Well, you're a tinker,
Get
not
away
a
to
you're a
fucking-
tinker, not a trapper. So, I'm giving you the opportunity to use flavor for how you want to set up your traps. Since you're not proficient in this.
Does Oliver have some sort of rope along with the net?
I would assume that'd come with the tinkering supplies.
They do have enough. They do have enough,
Tinkering supply.
edge on them they're a little thicker at the edge, but yeah, you could say you have some some rope or whatever to hang it with your tinkering supply. Typically something a little bit more lighter like string.
So, in what area of the trees were these holes typically at?
Anywhere up amongst the branches. Some lower places on the trunk, but mostly in the upper branches. About eye height and higher.
Eye height and higher.
Yep.
I just can't think of a way that something would trip it or trip a trap.
I
Well,
will
if you can,
do this for your description. Fouling nets are extremely fine. Imagine being able to carry a spider web around. Okay. Fouling nets are extremely lightweight, like very fine netting. You don't necessarily have to. You don't necessarily have to like have a spring mechanism. You can literally just hang them and hope something flies into it and gets tangled up.
Well, okay.
They're called a fouling net for a reason. They're for catching birds.
I don't know what the fuck a fouling net means.
Well, in the word itself, fowl means bird. Fouling net.
I didn't fucking know. I didn't know that.
and I can't help with any tips at the moment because I'm gone.
Yep.
Let's see here. I don't think I have a character sheet for Juliana. I might have to make one.
Well, I'm gonna start hanging up my little traps, I guess.
Okay. Do you hang them from a single tree or from multiple trees?
Multiple.
Okay. So you hang up about one net in each tree. And about the time that it takes to do that, yeah, Natsu pops back into existence right back where he left off. Natsu, the only difference you see, once again, is a change in sunlight direction. But nothing has changed except for the positions of people. And there is yet
Okay.
another notch wound into the watch.
I'll look down at the watch, look back. Where is Panzer?
I haven't moved. I've been sitting there relaxing.
I give it back to you. Like, what happened? Did I disappear like you did?
Yeah, you were gone for an hour.
I
And,
gotta ask though. Whenever
while
you
still
disappear,
holding
is
it,
it
I'm like,
instant for you?
yeah, it was instant for me.
Okay, so you don't experience that hour.
Correct. Am I able to turn it again?
No, you are not.
And there's 7 notches.
Mm-hmm.
I still holding it. What time is it now?
It's about 1 in the afternoon.
Okay, well, let's finish it. All right, who's next?
Well, it's
Be
not.
on the never list.
I heard 2 people talk at the same time. Say again.
Juliana walks up and she's like, "No, I'm always ready to die at any moment. Sure, I'll take it." Grabs it, starts whining, just disappears.
I start digging a hole.
Where?
In the ground, making tunnels.
Okay. Any of them underneath where Juliana was standing?
Negative.
Okay. Just making sure. She
I
pops
was
back into
literally
existence and all of a
thinking
sudden
that.
falls like 3 feet.
I'm making escape tunnels if just in case this fight is too big for us.
Okay. So you're go ahead and make a strength check for me for the digging the tunnels.
Okay. Terrain master?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and take advantage.
That was strength.
And if you fail to take one of my strength potions and then try again.
Did it come up?
Yep.
Okay.
So yeah, 21. You do a decent job digging the tunnels, but you do have to go around tree root systems. There's a lot of roots down underneath because of the forest and everything. It isn't like
Okay.
the open Sahara or the beach where you can just dig a hole and there's nothing to fight you, you know.
Right.
After a while, Juliana pops back into existence. It's got a third short mark on it. The small hand has moved to the third space, and that's about all that's changed. She can't wind it any farther.
I guess I'll come back.
Okay, I'm just seeing Panzer, dirt on his nose, pops out of a hole like a mole.
The ground kind of shakes.
Just little piles of dirt all around Juliana. She's like, "Are you getting bored or something?"
We're about to have a fight. I'm making an escape tunnel.
What are we fighting?
Probably something flying. Something's been putting holes in these trees, and we're gonna get rid of it.
Okay. Here, tosses it down to Lily. You take a turn at it.
Well, all this time is going by. I'm sorry, I'm talking
Go
about-
ahead. Nope, you're good.
I'm
All of
talking to
it.
myself. I'm not anything game related. I'm thinking about I need to make some TNT.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can.
Juliana has a bow and arrow, correct?
Yeah, she's an archer. She's technically a marksman.
Joey, I would like to meditate. I can't make a skill with this, can I? Now I used up all my skill points.
All your proficiency points are gone for the day.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
Because I tried making a skill with that chi punch earlier, and then trying to help Panzer meditate, and then
I think that's 5 points. How many did you have total? What's your primary stat?
Okay, hold on. Proficiency points. Oh, I have 8.
Yeah, you have precision. Your precision is an 8, so you have 8 for the day. So you have 3 more, I think.
Oh, okay. So I would like to meditate, and I would like to create the skill battle preparation.
Okay, sure. Go ahead and yeah, we talked about that one. Go ahead and make a roll for it.
Resolve.
I'm going to.
There we go.
13.
Whoa! Why'd you roll like 5?
Sorry.
No,
Sometimes it doesn't always go through.
I'm okay.
His first roll is a 19.
Okay, got it.
I just scrolled up.
All right, yeah, I see it. All right, so 19 is successful. If combat starts within the next, well, if you continue meditating until combat starts, you'll start combat with a full 4 points.
All right, I will continue to meditate.
Okay. Lily takes the watch, and she just goes ahead and winds it, disappears, pops back after an hour. There is a 4th notch out of the 7 done.
Anything else different?
Nope.
Okay. Juliana, how are you on arrows?
I'm fine.
Okay.
Her quiver looks like she's got about a dozen, maybe 2.
Do you need anything else for making preparations?
She just has like her surrounding little emo-looking chickens all around her, and she's like, "No, we're good."
I'm gonna fall in love with those chickens.
I mean, just one of the chickens just sitting here holding an egg like a baseball, like he's about ready to throw it at something.
I was actually thinking all the chickens with metal claws.
That too, but still.
Shield hero.
Yeah.
One of the chickens has like a nose piercing with a giant gold ring around it. It's one of its nose. It's on its beak.
Just like a giant metal ring hanging from its beak. Yeah.
I can see it. Okay.
All right. So,
That those little things don't attack, do they?
maybe.
They attack, don't they?
Oh yeah. You want to try?
What stat do they use?
Put it in their drinking water.
Yes,
I'm
you
just-
read my mind.
Technically, it would be either a precision or a strength check.
That's so funny.
Damage.
You're drugging her chickens.
I mean, like one potion would do all of them, right?
Yeah, it would because they're
No.
technically tiny creatures.
What? Oh my god, that makes it easy. Oh my god.
Swarm of death chickens.
Now, yes,
Zelda Ocarina
they
of Time.
they do count as swarm of cuckoos. So
Oh my god.
I don't think Juliana would be happy about it though, so maybe you want to ask her.
What? Buffed, strong, buffy chickens.
are you saying my chickens are weak?
But they could be stronger.
I am not letting you drug my precious chickens.
You should, if
You-
Oliver still wants to do it, you should ask him to roll a stealth check.
Literally becoming the chicken drug dealer. Behind their
You got
mother's
the
back.
goods.
I think you should let them be independent and make their own choice.
He's giving the chickens hormones. All of a sudden, like, just giant
Buff chickens.
giant drumsticks, huge buff wings like JoJo chickens.
Oh my god.
Whew.
Anyway,
No,
while this
I
conversation,
respect her request, so I won't do it.
okay.
Unless we really need them, then I will.
I'm gonna look through
And if
those
she tries to stop
knickknacks.
me, I'll.
She's just holding her chickens. Just got her. She does the "I'm watching you" motion with her fingers.
I'm gonna go through those knickknacks
What knickknacks?
that we have wherever this came from. I'm seeing if there's another one.
Which one? Which what's? Which knickknacks?
It's the stopwatch.
Oh, okay. Let me pull up here. Items.
So,
'Cause I haven't
what do I
gone
need to
through the
roll
new
to actually
item.
make the TNT?
The only piece that was actually left over that what's her name didn't take with her, Vadoma, was the timekeeper's piece. Sam took, or Vadoma was wearing the silver ring, and she also took the black orb.
Okay.
So anyway, the last person that Sue or Lily handed off the watch to was Sue.
Oh, Seth.
Oh, is Seth here? He might be done.
Yeah, he's actually muted at the moment.
Okay. Well, if he has time to join later and he gets done, we can introduce him later on in the game. That's fine.
No, he's here. He's just muted.
Yeah, I get that. I can see him typing right now. Yeah, got it. That's fine. But anyway, so Sue, hesitant and bashful as she is, she reluctantly, starts winding the watch, and once again disappears. And everyone gets to wait. It's about 5 in the afternoon now, I think.
And I'm just digging.
There are
I'm
tunnels.
digging.
There are tunnels everywhere. It's
But
nasty.
not just in different directions. They're mainly just straight shots, and some of them go straight down, and like making little rooms underground.
It sounds like you're about ready to build a nest. You gonna lay eggs soon?
Oh my
I
god.
mean, lizards do lay eggs, don't they?
Yes, but not the male ones.
I'll find a mate one day.
Okay. So eventually Sue pops back in. The 6th notch has been wound. Oh no, the 5th. Yeah, the 5th notch has been wound on the 7 small notches. No change in the long hand. About this time, the big burly Thark guy comes back and he's like, "What the hell is wrong with all these holes? Where the heck did these come from?" Rook's down in one of the holes,
Uh-oh.
sees you looking up, and he's like, "What the hell you doing digging holes in my orchard?"
Preparation
Uh-oh.
for battle.
I hope you're planning on filling these in when you're done.
Of course, very simple for me. Actually, easier than digging them out.
Sue and Lily whisper to each other, and they're like, "Excuse me, what? Wind this for me, please. I'm not strong enough." Oh, sure. Hour passes. He gone. He pops back. Here you go. Thank you. Just winks at everybody else.
Yeah, I hand her a mushroom.
She nibbles away at the mushroom very happily. There is only one slot left, and everyone in the party except Monroe has wound the watch.
I'm not gonna wind it.
Everybody is looking at you.
I will never wind it. You'll never get me to.
I hold the watch. So I'm like, all right, Oliver, you're up.
Really?
You be
What if I
gone in
just
back.
strap a piece of TNT to this thing and blow it up?
The power of time probably can't be destroyed unless you determine to destroy the time of our world.
Uh-oh. That'd be a
You
whole
know,
nother
as being
new
as
mess on our
Monroe
hands.
now, is this timekeeper piece familiar to me?
No, not at all. The pocket watch that
I know. No, I
that
know
you
that's
had in the previous
different. I
campaign
know
was
that's
from
different.
Marcy, and it was a totally different piece.
I know that.
Yep.
I just was kind of a little curious.
Nope, not
If
at
I
all
might
familiar.
have known since I am technically from the whole different era.
Yep.
Or if I'm joking, I'll wind it.
Okay. So, Oliver is gone for an hour. Your holes, I'll say you finished digging after all of those hours. You have holes all over the place. Eventually he pops back into existence, and y'all look at the watch expectantly. The hand moves into position for the 7th slot, and as it does, the thing gives a little, like, a spring chink, and it starts winding back slowly all the way back to space 1, and the long hand starts moving around into position 1.
Hello?
Huh.
Can you hear us, John?
Yeah, it went badoop and then badoop.
Okay, yeah, you probably had an internet connection issue for a second.
So the big hand goes back to 1.
The big hand is the first time it's moved. As the small hand moves from position 7 all the way back to position 1 as if it's driving a spring, the long hand finally moves to position 1 from 0.
And what's the big hand on?
It's on 1. Little hand's on 0 now. Big hand's on 1. 1 out of 3.
What happens if you max this thing and I'm obsolete?
Don't do that.
Lily's
I
just
can definitely see this thing being helpful in some way.
Lily's just looking at it from someone's shoulder, and she's like, "What do you think it does?"
Well, if I was guessing, man, maybe this allows us to go back an hour now.
That would be cool.
Yeah, would be.
A guinea pig.
He should make a skill out of charisma check with that. Making people guinea pigs.
Can I be under leadership?
I would allow it. You would have to succeed a charisma check against him 5 times in succession, though, and it would only work against him. But you permanently would have advantage getting him to do stuff later. Hey, jump
What are you talking
into
about?
jump into these gnashing teeth of death for me. Okay.
Hang on, let me roll with disadvantage. I failed. I jump.
Oh, this is ridiculous.
Yeah, that it is.
Okay. So anyway, he hollered, "Hey, guinea pig."
That was a joke.
I think that'll be enough for today. Let's go ahead and get ready for battle.
So you're just gonna leave it on position 1?
Yeah.
Okay.
I
So-
am still meditating.
Okay. And considering that it is 7:49, we're gonna take a short break. I need to walk around the house for a little bit and figure out what I'm gonna drink because it's still hot in my room. I'm gonna try opening a front door or something and starting blowing cold air through the house or something. So
I'm gonna make chocolate chip bars.
can you do that in
we have
15 minutes?
A campfire, right?
It's not that cool outside.
It's
I'm gonna make a campfire anyways.
It is spring, but yes, you can make a campfire. There's plenty of wood in the area. We'll leave off on that. I will be back. I'm gonna mute my headphones. I'll be back in about 15-20 minutes, and we'll pick up from there.
All right.
Because it's not cold doesn't mean we can see perfectly.
Okay, we are back.
Yeehaw.
So we left off with everyone setting up, preparing to be attacked. You finished.
I'm still completely oblivious.
Mm-hmm.
Uh,
Seth, can we have you just in the background until we introduce your character?
sure.
That'll work. Thanks.
Yep.
So where do we leave off, guys?
Decided not to twist it anymore,
Okay.
and it's what is it, like 7 o'clock now?
Yep.
5 o'clock?
I believe I
It's
said it was 5.
8:19.
We're talking about in game.
Oh.
Jordan, if you're going to be working in the kitchen, mute yourself.
Okay.
Mute yourself.
Unless you got something
Boy.
to say.
Okay.
Push to talk.
Yeah, push talk. All right. During this time, do I hear anything? Anything different in the orchard?
Nothing much. Eventually, the orc or the ogre lumberjack comes back out with a pot of soup and serves everybody up some food. So you're just gonna wait out here until night falls and see whatever happens?
Yes.
All right then. Don't blame me if the spirits drag you away.
Well, I'm used to fighting spirits.
I can't tell if you're joking or making a pun or what, but sure. Serves you up a bowl of soup and moves on.
Okay. Looking for poisons? Plant-based?
Nothing. It looks good.
Okay.
This guy doesn't seem to be, malevolent at all.
Well, that's when they get you. I scarf it down.
Okay.
And I eat Natsu's as well.
Okay. Natsuko's hungry.
I don't want to interrupt him, his meditation.
I'm gonna be slightly disappointed later when I find out.
You owe me food anyways.
I'm saying middle of a fight or whatever. All of a sudden, just your stomach rumbling.
Hope you like mushrooms.
Feel my fury. That was my fury.
Wow.
So, do you guys wait for nightfall then? Do you do anything else?
Yeah, I think we should spread out 10 feet between each of us.
Okay. Well,
does it seem
anyone
Does it seem like there's newer holes, or do they all look the same?
No, they all look the same.
Okay. Do I see any of them that haven't been drilled into?
Every tree has some drilling to some point. Jordan, you're breathing into your mic again, and as much as I hate to keep bugging you about this, I have to work hard to DM this game, and my mental health suffers every time I hear. It drives me nuts. Don't make me buy you really high quality headphones and then charge you for them.
Don't. Seth, do not.
Boom. What?
Don't. Okay.
What?
Do I see any of the traps?
Yes, Oliver has hung up 3 nets, fouling nets, in 3 separate trees.
Okay. I take my net,
Okay.
my fishing net.
Yep.
And I have it over my shoulder and out of my bag.
Okay.
Sword, shield out.
Which one?
I'm sorry, what?
Which one are you equipping?
The sword and shield.
Okay, got it. I'm sorry. I was thinking sword and spear. Sorry.
It's okay.
Anyway, you wait until nightfall. Oliver's campfire is lighting up the immediate area for about 35-ish feet. I am going to go ahead and reuse the St. Nicholas map because it is oddly appropriate, so just pretend there's no snow on the ground. There. Anyone who's in Roll20 should be able to see the map.
It's calculating.
Yeah. The map should eventually come into focus. It just takes forever for whatever reason because it's a big map. But you're sitting here in the dark. Fire burning away. I want everybody to go ahead and roll observance checks.
I am still meditating unless someone has moved me to a different spot. I am exactly where I was before.
Okay. So I'll just stick you on a spot on the map. And we'll go. There we go. And then everyone else, go ahead and drag yourselves onto the map wherever you want to be in affiliation to the fire.
Seth, do not breathe into the mic on purpose. Joey will kick you. He will kick you off the server if you don't. Stop.
Okay.
All right.
I remember your actual name, but I can't remember your character's name.
Jordan's Nazi? Not Natsuro?
Yeah, I'm Natsuro.
Is that his tag right there in the trees?
Yep.
Okay.
Until we get artwork done, I put it in the order for his artwork, but it's just it's not done yet. I'm putting up the nets that you had in various trees, just scattering them around the clearing. Oops. But you're all sitting here. Seth, if you're going to join the game, you need to open up your Roll20.
Alright, hold on.
Observance was a 12.
Okay. Let's see here. Did everybody just have the dynamic lighting bug out on them?
Yeah, I think
That don't sound good.
That is very weird. I think I see what you're talking about too.
Yeah, it's just made a circle of weird color. Let's see here.
It just disappeared for me.
Yeah.
I am getting on the Roll20 network.
Okay.
And I am on.
Okay. So you should see a nighttime clearing. I'm gonna try doing something here, guys. I want to move
I am in.
I don't know why.
Yeehaw.
I don't know why I can't get the picture to focus on Roll20 for whatever reason. But we'll just leave it like that.
Alright, I'm on roll 20.
All right. So, Panzer, don't forget to drag your token onto the map. So we got Oliver and we got Natsu.
That work?
No, I don't see.
Is anyone gonna wake me up, or do I actually have to ask someone to wake me up?
I think you have to ask.
I mean, with your meditation, I wouldn't say anyone needs to wake you up. You're not sleeping. You're just meditating.
Okay.
So, dooby dooby doo. Panzer, I don't see your token on the map.
What's up?
I don't see your token on the map.
Yeah, I'm trying to move it. Can you just move it?
Yeah, I can do that. If you're having issues, are you on your phone again?
Yeah.
You have a $2,000 computer to play this on.
I know.
Wait, what?
Being endured by a 3-year-old.
What?
Not the computer, the living room. And it's a little loud in there.
Okay. All right. So, where do you want to be on the map? Is your position good, or do you want it moved?
Just close to Natsu.
Okay. There you go. Well, you're within 10 foot of Natsu. So as you're all sitting here, Oliver, John, and Oliver specifically, you hear something walking through the woods. And it sounds large, sounds heavy. And down here on the lower half, coming into view, walking into the region, I'm going to pull on Khan. Khan, if you would please describe yourself as you walk into this clearing.
What do you mean by that?
Describe what your character looks like and what clothes they wear to the rest of the people.
Oh. A full cloak with traveling boots, along with the bandolier of musket cartridges, and the satchel full of medicinal herbs. And yeah, that would be it.
And you're carrying your musket and etc. All that, right?
Yes.
And
Musket with a bayonet on it.
what race and other than clothing, what race are you?
Thark.
Okay. So does everyone recall what a Thark is?
4 arms.
Yep. 4-armed ogre
Yep.
with tusks. But yes, this large 10 foot tall Thark comes walking in to the clearing. You find Oliver. Could you please describe yourself to our new character?
I was about to start describing Oliver, but I got to describe Monroe.
Either one.
Well, he doesn't. Well, yeah.
Yeah.
You can't see Oliver.
Yeah.
Well, I'm a human now. So, about a 5'8" human.
Uh.
Red tailcoat, black pants.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah.
All right.
And then Panzer, if you would care to describe yourself.
All right. Tars. A large lizard folk. With a spiny web on the top of my head. Half plate. Big shield. Sword. Little pouches with bags dangling down from them with different plants on them. Medical bag. and a backpack.
Okay. And then Natsu, if you could describe yourself as well.
Okay, so, my headphones just died, so I'll be using speaker.
You sound a
I
lot better
am-
now.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, okay, wow. Okay, so I am human. I don't look quite human. I have extremely bright white hair. My head is shaved on the sides with tattoos on that. I'm about 16 years old. I am currently meditating. I have slightly stained green robes and ninja boots. Pretty much it.
Ninja boots?
They're like kind of like ninja rapping shoes.
We can see your toes.
What?
Kind of.
Along with them, you also see a human girl. I'll make her picture larger, so you can see that. She seems approximately 16, maybe 17, surrounded by chickens that all look like they're a bunch of goth bikers.
What?
What the fuck? What just happened?
Eh? What?
She has about a dozen chickens surrounding her, and they all are either dressed in small leather jackets or have
What?
like dyed mohawk feathers, nose piercings. She has doctored up these little chickens. They all look like a goth biker group.
Oh my word.
She carries a
Let
short
me
bow.
give them drugs.
She's surrounded by all of these chickens, and she carries a bow, and she has dark tan skin like a Latino, and long, very brilliant white hair. And then there are also two goblins just kind of hovering in the corner. I only have a token for
Wait,
one
these
of
are
them.
levitating goblins?
Just hovering, not levitating, hovering, as in the metaphorical version of the word, meaning to sit at a distance.
Oh, okay. I was about to
Seth,
say.
please
we
don't be
got
so
the-
literal.
Okay. But they are over here, and I'll make that
Yep.
one big again so everyone can see it. But this is the primary one. This is Lily, and she only stands about a foot tall. But she's also adorable. And that is what you come to find on this dark night in your search and travels for people in need. So,
Well,
Who spots him?
Oliver sees him first, but as he comes into the clearing, each of you see him.
As
I say
well,
battle
as I would
station?
first see him, I would kind of point out his location, ask him.
I tap on Natsu's shoulder. Go time.
Okay, I open my eyes. I instantly stand up in a fighting stance with my hands out and ready to, like, poke someone to death.
Quite literally.
Thanks for being here.
He literally
I
said
fired
go
my
time, so
musket
I'm
in
like,
the air.
okay, ready for battle.
I fire my musket in the air.
I grab
You have a
Natsu.
cap gun? You literally have a cap gun, don't you?
No, it's a musket.
I heard that in the background, though.
No, that was him
No, that
making.
was me.
That was him.
I grab Natsu by the collar. I do a little twist and I throw him at him.
So, just he hasn't shown. Okay. Let's put a pause on here.
Oh!
Are you really inciting a fight when you're outnumbered, Khan?
I wasn't out. I wasn't inciting. I fired my musket into the air. Like up.
That is an aggressive move, especially at night.
Wait, what?
No, Joey, you gotta understand that is a greeting in ogre world.
Yeah.
There's
What he said.
no one else here is an ogre.
Oh boy,
Well,
you got yourself in trouble.
Goblins.
Ogre,
The goblins.
I know this.
The goblins understand.
No, they don't.
No.
They
Oh,
live
okay.
3 states. They live 3 countries away from ogre country.
Oh, okay.
Jeff, be ready to explain
I-
yourself when you're immobile.
I will give you an
Uh.
opportunity to take it back if you wish. Otherwise, you're gonna get your butt beat up.
Sorry, we've been waiting here for about a day, waiting for a fight, and someone just came up and shot a gun. And I already have a vendetta with people with guns. I have a severe vendetta with guns.
Oh no.
My master was killed by a gun.
Oh.
Mm-mm. Seth, just come into the clearing, wave your gun in the like, put your gun in the air, like, "Hey, I'm here," or like say, "Greetings" or something. Come on.
No. I sling my instead of firing in the air, I sling my gun over my shoulder,
Okay.
and now it's on my back.
All right.
At this point, I was about to say release my bow, but I'm gonna release
Release
the
tension?
tension on my bow.
It's called relaxing the bow. But yes,
Yes.
I get it.
Okay.
Jordan? Thank you. All I had to do
How
was
far
say
away
his
is he?
name. He's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're about 30 feet away.
Okay. Are you the one drilling holes into the trees?
No, I reply.
You don't have to say I reply or anything. You can just
Oh, okay.
speak for your character.
All right.
What brings you
How
into
do I
the...
view the map?
You should be on the map. All you have to do is zoom out. You're on the map.
Oh. Found it. Yay.
That's what happens when you play on the phone rather than on a PC.
Yep.
You know, with Seth not being too familiar with these kinds of games, his awkwardness will actually make his character grow with his culture, background, and stuff.
I don't see much of a map.
If you
I
zoom
see a circle.
if you zoom out, you should be able to look at the map. Or if you put 2 fingers on it, you should be able to move around the map until you find the center of light.
I see a circle. I see 2 circles. I see 3 circles. 3 green circles.
Okay. Do you see us moving all the characters around?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do.
Okay, yeah.
How do you do that?
You just, if this is yours right here.
Oh, okay. Whoa. He got fat. And now he's skinny.
That's because I moved it.
Oh.
Anyway, so that's everyone's orientation. But yeah, feel free to continue your conversation. It's only about 7:30 to 8 at night.
Greetings, travelers.
I'm still in fighting position. I look up at Panzer and ask, "Where's the fight?"
he did shoot a gun earlier, but that didn't happen, so go back to meditation, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. All right, for real though, sorry,
I will
some
say
random.
I will say this to jump in there quick. If you do not continue meditating, I won't make you roll again, but if you don't continue meditating until an actual fight breaks out, you will not have full action points.
Okay, I will go back to meditating then.
Okay.
Unless it's important Panzer, is this super important, or can I go back to meditating?
Some random dude just walked into the forest with a
Okay,
gun.
unless he starts fighting, don't wake me up. I go back to meditating.
Technically speaking, you don't actually have to wake somebody from meditation up. It's not. You're conscious. You're aware of what's going on to you. You can listen to their conversation.
I'll be listening, but
just
don't
focus.
bother me.
Granted, got it.
Sorry, that was kind of harsh. Forgive me. I didn't mean to.
I can't tell if Jordan's social skills are off or if his character's social skills are off, and Jordan's just a really good actor.
I'm trying to be a really good actor.
Travelers, where is my greeting? I greeted you. Why aren't you greeting me?
Sorry, I missed that part. Oh, I was checking on the little one. I am Panzer.
Hello, Panza.
What brings you into this orchard?
I see you are. I see. You may be in need of a healer.
What brought you this way?
I wander hither and thither, looking for people in need.
Are you a herbalist?
That is one of my specialties.
So no one sent you this way?
No one but myself.
I'm gonna roll observance.
Sure, go ahead.
See if he's lying. 18.
18. Go ahead and do a resolve check off of your character sheet. Con?
Hold on.
So you go to your abilities and attributes page, and at the very bottom of your abilities, there should be one that's labeled resolve. Just hit the button underneath the word resolve.
All right. Okay, me. Attributes and abilities?
Yep.
Okay. Resolve. Okay. Resolve check. Tap the D20.
Now what you do is you go to your attributes and abilities page.
Yeah, I'm on there. I'm at the resolve check.
Okay, so when you scroll down and you see that, there should be a gray button underneath the word resolve
Yeah,
check.
the D20 button.
Yep, just hit
icon. Okay, I tapped it.
that. Okay. And that comes through as...
We tied.
Okay.
Oh.
Seth is very mysterious.
You cannot tell whether he's lying or not. He's difficult to read.
Can I go for a tiebreaker?
I mean, if you guys really want to roll a tiebreaker, you can, I guess, but...
Panzer doesn't like tiebreakers, does he?
John doesn't like tiebreakers.
Okay.
Why do you question my truthfulness?
I have higher beings looking into me.
Higher beings, you say?
Yes, I did.
Interesting.
Am I missing a joke somewhere?
No,
Possibly, I don't know.
No, the silence is like really cool.
Just the crackle.
Oliver, what do you think?
Just the crackle of the fire in the background.
Oliver was zoned out.
And stop smelling your potions.
Say what?
It's got that. It's just got that.
Oliver is like smelling his own potions.
Just over there, got that hippie
Oh.
vibe going on.
Do you people really use
Drugs.
potions? You rely on such methods for
Oh,
whatever effects you desire.
I use a medical bag as well.
Good. That makes two of us.
Potion
Alright.
more combat related. But I do
Ooh.
have potions to help improve oneself.
Do you have potions of healing?
Not necessarily, but something that might give you a little extra. Just a
Right.
little extra kick.
Interesting. So, a potion of destruction.
Explosive, yeah.
Yes. Interesting.
It's about this time in your awkward conversation that you hear in the distant darkness of the woods. Sounds like a woodpecker drilling into a
I
tree.
instantly aim my musket in that direction. With 3 arms of mine on the musket.
Oh my gosh. Sounds like you need 2
And I'm gonna
muskets.
prepare a reaction of studying what's it, crippling shot.
Okay.
I'm instantly on my feet.
After a few instants, there's from another totally different direction in the woods, you hear again.
I turn around instantly and face that direction, still aiming.
As the moments pass, they start to multiply, knocking from all over in the woods, from the north, from the south, from the east, from the west. They're everywhere.
I think we're a little in over our heads.
Shadow clone, burn this thing down.
Oh
I'm gonna just
no.
hold on to fire potions.
Oh no.
I didn't say I would take care of it. I said I would get rid of them.
As you're
I'm gonna take my bayonet knife off and have it in my 4th arm hand.
give me a second. I need to type something.
Can I roll
Yeah.
observance to see if I see anything?
Give me 1 second.
Okay.
There we go.
Hey, Joey.
Yes.
Out of game question, would Seth be able to do anything with, like, I don't know, something called, like, Holy Flame or something?
I'd have to look at his proficiencies, but I think, yes, with invocation, he would be able to do that.
It'd be kind of cool to, like, shoot a fireball through the trees with kind of like a holy light to see where it was. But anyway.
But yeah, moving on. That was positioned oddly. There we go. There we go. All right, so I labeled your traps. Both of them ended up rolling a 13, and one of them ended up rolling a 10. So, as you are all sitting in this little dimly lit clearing, there is a creature just for a moment, comes flying through the clearing and heads off like that through the woods. It looks.
I did
It
state
looks
I was holding a reaction.
okay. So,
Crippling shot.
yep. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Ooh. Oof.
That will miss. As your arrow flies, there is a slight quick dodge, and it just keeps flying through the woods. And you hear off in that
Rolling
distance,
so low.
after about 1 or 2 seconds, knocking on the tree again, like it's sitting there eating away at a tree.
So,
Another action for that.
what if I try to shoot it?
You can shoot towards the sound if you wish, but you'll have disadvantage to hit.
Zeph, okay, never mind. Can I give a few tips since it's his first time?
I think you'd need a few tips, so you can just be quiet.
Jordan just got roasted.
He can do what he wants.
I'm gonna just go ahead. Well, no, I do not shoot.
Okay. After a few seconds,
Do any of them go into the net?
I am rolling for that every time that they come through. But this time another one comes flying through. Oh boy, my mouse doesn't like me.
And I did declare another reaction.
And you can go ahead and shoot again.
Come on, guys. You've been rolling so low tonight. Thank you.
Ooh.
Yep. Okay, so that one, are you using piercing or bludgeoning arrows?
Crippling is usually bludgeoning.
Okay. As you see something coming through the darkness, you quick turn and launch, and there is a poof of feathers. As all of a sudden, this little ball of almost diseased-looking skin and feather just kind of through the air, just crashes onto the ground, and it's flopping around
And
as though it's got a broken wing.
Yeah, I'm gonna go charge over towards it.
Okay.
Can I follow in suit?
Yep, you can. As all of you jump in and surround it, I'm just going to put a little circle on the map where it is. If I can get my circle.
How big is this thing?
It is tiny. It is right over there. So, guys all end up going
Almost
around.
just put an arrow through it.
I'm just using my movement. I'm not using any action.
Would anyone like to look at it before you actually kill it?
Yeah, I'll take a look at it.
Okay.
I have an arrow ready on it though.
This
I'm just
creature.
standing a ways in the back.
This creature has patches of skin where there are no feathers, and it has it looks as almost like a bird that's sick, that's lost its feathers. And where the normal bird head would be, there's a little half of a side of its head has got what looks like a human eye, but smaller, and a tuft of hair. And it's almost got a human face, but where its beak would be, or where its nose would be, that's where its beak is. And then it's surrounded by teeth at the base. It's just a nasty looking little thing. And it's sitting there just flopping around. You know, its one wing is bad and broken, and it's just the extra, like the joint has been busted. And every time it tries to flap both wings, the joint just hinges back in a way it's not supposed to hinge.
I'm putting an arrow through it.
Okay. It dies rather easily.
Can I keep watch around?
There's a curse here.
Yeah.
Say what?
Huh?
There was a curse here.
Could you guys hear him okay?
No, I
not
cannot.
really.
He says
Seth, you have to refresh your Discord.
he said
Bruh.
he said there is a curse here.
Ah.
Okay, Joey, can I ask Fukuro
Mhm.
if he can confirm?
I'm not exactly experienced in looking for curses, but I can try.
It would be a big help.
Okay. He vanishes off into the realm of spirits. And he comes back a little while later and he just I can't find anything. Sorry, I'm not exactly experienced in looking for curses.
That's all right.
But while I was sitting there, every once in a while, through the dimness and the darkness on the edges of the clearing, you can see the little wings of these creatures flying through, and the woods are just full of this constant knocking sound.
Could I tell what direction they were coming from?
It started north of you. And for the most part, as you look around, it does seem like they're coming from the north.
I say that I think we should head north. It seems. Yeah, I mean we can kill them as we go.
Would you
But
like
they're
me
all-
to go ahead?
I'm going. Oh.
Sure. Why don't you go ahead and scout ahead, Natsu?
I'm gonna use my movement and go like pretty much far, like the farthest you can go north.
Okay.
You got 3 rounds of movement.
Yeah.
No, I realize that, but
Yeah.
I can just use my movement.
You dash off and through the woods, leaping through the trees, running. You do occasionally have one of them brush past you, but they're pretty agile in the dark. And you do seem to find that they grow more dense and more common the farther north you go.
Okay, so can I try throwing one of my needles at it to try to like immobilize it so I can like see it without like it being dead?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, so that's precision, right?
Yep. So as you jump through, oh wow, 26. Finally, you hit something.
Okay, I threw a needle and it's immobilized. Please.
Yeah, it's literally flaps through the air for a few seconds and then just onto the ground. But it
Okay,
is stiff. It's not flapping around. It's just kind of stiff.
Okay, I'd like to walk up to it and try to examine it, like closely, like how it's beating, how its heart is beating, like if it's looking at me or something.
It does look at you. It does seem aware of you. It's breathing heavily, like it's scared. Kind of like a prey in the teeth of a predator. This one does look slightly different in the patterns of skin and feathers, but generally, as a description, yes, its beak almost comes out of its face, and the teeth around it are kind of like an eel's. Have you ever seen the mouth of an eel or a leech? How it's circular and all the teeth are inside, and it kind of just gnaws at stuff.
Oh, that's creepy.
Yeah.
Yes, I want to ask Fukuro if he can talk to it.
Okay. Let's see here. As Fukuro has sat here for a few minutes. You get the message back. Its words are jumbled. It doesn't seem to be able to hold a coherent sentence.
So it's basically insane, or like a vegetable.
Similar, I suppose.
Can you examine its spirit? Has it anything to do with like a natural being, or is it like something else? Can you do that?
It seems as sentient as you.
Huh. Can you take this back to the group and relay relay the information? I'll be back shortly.
Okay.
I'll keep going ahead.
Oliver, you speak every language except for Goblin, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So the spirit owl just slowly takes on a physical owl form, picks up the small creature, and carries it. And you see the owl glide into the clearing, and it lights on your shoulder, and you can hear it whispering in primordial. You can hear it whispering, Natsu Synthis. It appears to be sentient.
Okay.
It's currently paralyzed with a needle in one of its nerve points.
Uh,
I guess I'm gonna start. I guess examining it. I don't know.
Okay. Roll an
What?
roll an
Do I
observance
know
check.
of any lore on it?
You could roll a knowledge check if you wish. With a 13? Oh, okay. Observance 13. You don't get much
That's
more with a
observance and
13.
my knowledge.
With a knowledge. Okay. You have heard legend, especially amongst the wood elves, of cursed creatures. Sometimes having the misshapen form of a human mixed with an animal. But you don't remember anything specific other than they were referred to as, cursed creatures as far as, translation to common is. Let me look up one of my notes here quick. Dang it, that's the wrong button.
I was right.
Yeah, it's actually a very good call, Seth.
Yeah.
Nope, not there. Not there. Not there.
Joey, do I confirm that the flocks of birds are further north?
Yes, you can. They do increase in density as you head north, and they do seem to be
Okay,
coming from the
so
north.
is there any like structures or landmarks or anything that would stand out to me as I'm going north?
You do see a cliffside.
Okay. I would like to jump on one of the tops of the trees and view the area.
Okay. Roll an observance check with disadvantage because it is pretty dark out.
Okay. Observance. Did it work?
That's 20. So yeah, you do see a series of cave entrances. And the creatures seem to be flying in and out of those.
Okay, with that, I will use my movement, and go back to the group.
Okay. Eventually, you do get back. And you can explain to the rest of the party what you found.
Okay, so is like Pander want to do anything, or Seth want to do anything more before I come back? Cause
I will stand here wherever I am.
Oliver could do something too.
Well, I was just kind of looking into the bird,
Okay.
but I don't know. If it ain't saying anything, then
I see this is a cursed creature. As I
Yes.
thought. Well,
Build the trust factor.
Is that what you think of me as well?
what do you mean?
Do you sense that same thing about me?
No.
Joey, would Seth have to like roll knowledge for that or something?
No, he can just say that he doesn't look into it and just responds no.
Okay.
Yeah, we should probably wait for Zazu to get back.
Natsu.
Natsurai.
Natsu.
I don't remember your name.
Natsu. Natsu or
He-
Natsurai or Trai or Ilo.
You know, I'll probably call you
So-
Elo.
Okay, so I come back and I found where it seems that they've gathered their nest. It's further north. A lot of them are coming out of like cave entrances on like a cliff face. I didn't look into much more of it. I thought I should just come back and
Good
relay
call.
the message.
So the curse
Guys,
comes from the
I'll be
mouth.
the guard outside the cave.
Say what?
I'll be the guard outside the cave.
Okay. I assume you want me to go in and scout it further?
No, you're fine. We'll all move that way.
He's saying he does not want to be in the midst of the curse.
You did a good job, Natsu. Thank you.
Thank you.
It is an inside joke.
Your praise
My
is too
character.
much. Oh, okay, I get it.
I've had very bad experiences with caves.
What
So
can,
you
Yeah.
say.
what can
You
I
probably
say
won't land on
except
anything.
you're welcome?
Go fuck yourself.
Bro.
Okay. Oh, your praise is too much. Thank you, Panzer. Would you like me to call you sir from now on?
Panzer's fine.
Of course. Why would I even think that?
So as you're all sitting here,
Wait, I'm
Lili's
sitting.
or standing. You were crouched, but however you prefer to say your character is not taking any action in any particular direction of movement. Lily's ears pop up, and you hear
Oh,
the sound of a flute. And it starts
A
getting
friend of mine.
closer. And
I cover my ears with cloth.
okay.
yeah. I was even afraid it might be some sort of charming. I'm like, ugh.
If you feel that you're afraid of being charmed or something, you can do something to do that. But the flute playing starts to come closer, and Lily perks up and she's like, "I know that song," and she grabs her drum quick and starts playing a percussion line for it, and the flute playing stops, and then it picks up again, and there's some definite hearing between the two, and eventually a short halfling woman appears on the edge of the area. And because I, am falling behind in the availability of my tokens, I'm just going to use this one. There we go. A short, stout halfling woman comes into view. And she looks at all of you, nods to Lily, kind of gets a coy look, and she's like, Will you enter the caves?
Probably. Why?
Tonight, of all nights, judgment shall fall. But you shall choose, you of all. My brother's choice, my brother's sin. Will you judge him then?
Vegan noodles.
Or shall you forgive his passing fancy? And shall you his sin no longer shall see? You can tell she's not very good at rhyming. But she seems slightly mischievous.
What are you doing here?
I merely travel and play, for this is my occupation, both night and day.
Interesting.
So you know this guy is causing this.
He is my brother, don't you see? Of 2,000
You know-
years old is he.
Do you know why he's
Oh,
doing
he's still
that?
young.
He does nothing more than live, and what he was raised to do. What the true question is with his sin, what you will choose to do.
What if I choose nothing?
Nothing is a choice that you may make. But I do think that would be a mistake. For the time has come for judgment now, and then, some way or somehow, the curse is lifted or the curse may stay. Either
I would
way,
like to.
there shall be dismay.
Can I think to
That's good.
Fukuro and ask him if anything is weird and off about her other than what I'm currently seeing?
Fukuro vanishes from Oliver's shoulder, and you can hear him whisper from the spirit realm, and he is in awe. She is one of the sisters of Elderwood. She is
Knowledge.
She
Okay,
is
sorry.
she is a great mother, and Fukuro bows to the ground in respect.
And in turn, I will follow suit.
I follow suit as well.
Lily and Sue both do the same as well. Tanya, judgmental, does not make a move.
Who are you?
I am Concertina, Lady of Mischief. My children's are the halflings, which makes you my friends.
But you're not a
You
tree.
mean no harm.
I am merely the result of the bloom.
So who's the real mother, the tree or you?
Oh no, the tree is the father. I am simply his daughter.
Out of game. Can someone please explain to Seth what the tree system is? All life comes from trees.
I know the tree system.
Okay.
I did give him a lore dump the other night, so he's good.
All right.
Jordan, you imbecile.
It sometimes is better to just let someone ask a question if they're in the dark, otherwise they can just ride.
Okay.
I would
Uncivilized
say excuse
pig.
my ignorance, and I'll take a bow.
Yep.
Okay.
I do a half bow. It's hard to do it in half plate.
What?
Well, your respect is recognized.
Huh.
Are you moving your phone around while you talk and stuff, Seth?
No.
I think your headphones have some kind of shortened something because I can hear a buzz, a feed every once
Yeah,
in a
some
while.
interference or static, something.
Just to let you know,
Really?
your microphone is picking up some kind of feedback.
How about this? How about now?
It's not as bad. You're just a little
Alright.
distant. I'll just turn you up a little bit.
How about now?
That sounds fine.
Mm.
Do you have an Android or do you have an iPhone?
Android.
Yeah, that probably do it. You have a different kind of mic than the rest of us do.
Actually, I was using gamer uh, earbuds, and it came with a mic.
Got it.
I just pulled that out.
Got it.
Oh, now put it down.
Anywho. Um you, she smiles at each of you. Your respect is recognized. You may all stand.
I stand, and I'm still in a hands closed bowing position, and I respectfully ask, do you know anything about the curse in this forest?
My older sisters will not tell me much about it. All I know is that the curse shall not be lifted until judgment has fallen.
Your brother's judgment?
He is my elder brother, yes.
Is there anything you're willing to share about him?
I do not know much about him, for I have never actually spoken to him.
Okay.
But yes, we'll be going in the tunnels. Is there a good time or a bad time to go in the tunnels?
I would say they are both night and day, are dark as night inside the tunnels, so it will not matter.
Okay.
I'm gonna start gathering up some sticks.
Hey, Natsu, quick question. Can you meditate
Good
while
for
you're being
torches.
moved?
You mean like if I was to piggyback ride, or someone would carry me, like damsel in distress?
Yes.
Possibly. Yeah, I think I could pull that off.
It's an idea.
Would you give me the honor of piggyback on you?
I'm used to people hanging around on my back.
It might actually work better if I was to like sit on your shoulders.
That's what I'm used to.
If you would allow that, I don't want to like unpose or anything.
No, I'm quite accustomed to it.
Okay, just before, I mean, I made a huge mistake and I stained your honor, so I will not try to go out of bounds with that. But if it's all right,
Hey,
yes.
Joe.
Uh-huh.
We never determined the duration of my light potions.
About an hour.
Okay.
Hey, Joey.
Mm-hmm.
Would my owl mode give me the ability to see in the dark?
No.
Bummers. Would I have to meditate and use like owls of like not being able to see through my eyes of the owl?
You could probably do something along that line, but it wouldn't be owl mode.
Okay. Can I try making a skill with that?
Sure.
Like while I climb on Panzer's back?
Yeah. Give me a second here. Who's making all the pan noises in the background?
Sorry, that was.
Yeah. Anyway, doing some research here for a note for myself because I thought I had a note and then I didn't have a note. Give me a second, guys. Okay. All right, I got it. Sorry for the wait. So, as you all turn to look towards the caves, each of you, depending on how soon you want to leave or when you're going to go,
I'm gonna be I still need to collect the sticks for the torches. Did I do that?
Yep, you're fine picking up the sticks. There's plenty of sticks around in the chestnut forest.
Okay, and I'm gonna.
Go ahead.
I guess I'm gonna wrap some cloth around or whatever.
Okay. That would
then-
fall under a tinkering. That would fall under a tinkering supply. I'd say you can make 3 torches
Okay.
for 1 supply with the picking up of the wood.
Okay.
So Joey,
Mm-hmm.
while I get on Panzer's back, can I roll to see if I can pull off, like, through the eyes of the owl?
Sure. That would be a resolve check.
All right.
6 sticks.
Did it go through?
Yeah, that's a 10. It's not working for you.
Bummers. Okay, well, I'm still meditating on Panzer's back.
Okay. That will require a resolve check again for you, because he'll be moving, so that will break your concentration. But a 24 is fine, so you're good. That does mark your last proficiency point for the day, so you're out of rolling with 20s.
Okay.
Just remember that. So you'll be good riding on his back, meditating. Other than that, I just lost one of my notes. Dang it, where did you go? Let's see here. Open, recent. There we go.
If I don't watch it, I'm gonna become like nicknamed the Sleeping Monk or something.
Thanks for the idea.
Okay, so I actually read her name wrong. I need to wear my glasses when I'm doing this. Her name is Concierta. 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 So not concertina. Sorry, that's a small accordion. Though she is
Oh.
small and she plays music, she's not that she's not that small and musical. But as you all turn to head towards the caves, grabbing up your torches, I'm presuming you're going to take your nets with you, or are you going to leave them there?
Oh no, I've taken my nets.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just delete those.
Those were expensive. Of course, you're gonna need to take them.
Yeah.
I guess I'll follow.
On the back.
Okay.
I'll follow you guys.
As you all head off towards the caves, as you depart, Concierta stays by the fire before she turns and walks away, and she says, "This will be the first of 8."
I guess 8 more journeys we have to do.
and anyone who looks back as she says this sees her drift away like flower petals in the wind and disappears.
Can I have it before I start meditating? I make the comment, "May our journey be poor, or will it be great?" Under my breath.
Sure, I don't care. Um, but anywho, that being said, what time is it? Just making sure.
9:30.
9:28. All right, we'll be able to get into the caves. So I'm gonna go ahead and move you. Now you come up to the bottom of a cliff face. The cliff face is about 50 to 60 feet tall. And you are currently outside. And I have to make sure that the map is got dark mode turned on so you guys can't see all the different rooms. Okay, so good, I can hide that. So if I reveal areas, you can see that. 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 You can see that and that. All right, so you guys find yourself down on the ground about 60 feet below this point. And I got to find the player's tag. There you are. Over here. There you go. Now you can all drag your characters onto the map anywhere down in the lower section. Now it will be a black screen. You want to be on the south end of the map, so you're going to want to zoom out and then put your characters down there. And I don't see Seth actually in Roll20, so I'll go ahead and drag his on there too.
Yeah, I can't even move it anyways.
All right.
Where is this map? I'm looking for it. On the black screen.
So yeah, Oliver, you're already up on the cliff face. You need to be down in the low area. There you go.
Where is this map? I'm trying to move it.
You are on black. You can't see anything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so you're on the.
Oh, there we
north end.
go.
There you go. There you go. I put you on the map too. All right. So you have about a total cliff face of about, I would say, 150 feet, but about 60-ish feet up is the height of the caves. It's up to you guys to decide how you're going to scale this cliff face.
Does anyone have a rope?
I do 50 feet.
Okay. Panzer, would
Yep,
you like
I'm ready.
to try out our new move?
Yep.
All right.
All right.
I'd like to use springboard.
You can only use a D16, but go ahead.
Okay, I can use which... that's agility, right?
Yep.
I'm gonna buff. Can I buff him too?
Sure. Yeah. You can give him leadership.
Could I bless him?
Could you what?
Could I bless him? Bless his ability, his agility?
Sure.
Well, what was that?
Each of you can take turns, blessing the poor monk child. Who can probably make this jump without it, but, just saying in case he trips, he doesn't break his ankle.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Did it roll?
No, it did not. We're still waiting
Hold up.
on. We got an 18, so that's a +3 from John. Unless that.
It's +2.
Okay.
Joe.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. It's a skill check. So yeah, +2. You need to roll a charisma
Strength.
check. Khan, you'll need to roll a charisma check.
Did my agility go through this time?
Yeah, give me a second.
So,
Let's wait for your buffs to come through.
charisma. Okay, so I tap the button again for charisma.
Yep.
Okay. Boop.
All right, so that is. Are you burning a proficiency point to make a skill off of this?
Yes.
A blessing skill. Okay, so that'll be a 19. Remember to mark off one of your PPs.
30 minutes?
So that's a 19. That'll also count by 5s. So that'll be a +3 and a +2. So a total of +5 to Elo's agility score for this check. So we'll just add that mentally on top. I'm just going to wait on him to finish what he's doing.
You ready for my strength check?
Yeah, we can go ahead and take that now.
Do you need my agility check?
That'll be a 22. So yeah, you're able to get it. Yes, I need your agility check. So yeah, you're able to double his agility. He's got a +5. So whatever he rolls on a regular agility check.
Did you get my strength check?
I have
Yes.
the rope, right?
Yep. You have the rope. That's assumed.
Okay, did it roll?
Nope.
22. Dude, I maxed out. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a really good roll. Though you still have to beat a 26 to be able to triple his jump.
Yeah, I know.
Is
I
it
can't
not
get it.
going through?
No, it's not going through. You probably need to refresh your stat sheet.
I
Yep,
physically
that's what I'm
not get
doing.
26.
All right. Okay, let's try it again. All right.
All right, that came through. So that is a 20. So that is 100 feet of height +5. So that's 125
Whoa.
feet of height from the blessing, from the leadership. You go up almost to the top of the cliff, and then you feather fall back down onto the platform. So yeah, you are right there.
Can I ask Fukuro to light the way?
Sure. Give me a second. I'll roll to see if he can do something like that.
He is glowing.
Yeah, but he's only in the spirit realm.
I have an idea.
Yeah, I'll give it to you on that one. So he glows. He sheds about 10 feet of bluish light around you.
Is there anything that's in the cave entrance?
Not immediately that you can see.
Anywhere I can put the rope and tie it to securely?
Go ahead and roll an observance check. That is a 16. Yeah, you find a rock on the edge of the cliff that seems sturdy enough. You can wrap it around it. Now it takes about 5 feet of rope to wrap around and tie it on. So that's going to leave 15 feet of space between the ground and the bottom of the rope. So you guys are going to have to be able to make an agility check to either run up the wall or strength check to lift each other up so that you can grab onto that rope and start scaling the cliff.
Or I could bless someone for jumping or whatever.
Whatever you guys... Now, remember, you're limited on your proficiency points and you're level 1, Con. So you're going to want to save those.
Yeah.
You're going to want to save those day to day until you actually have some skills under your belt. So.
Yeah, I only have 2 more, right?
Yeah.
I have an idea.
Okay.
For me getting up after everybody else.
Okay, sure. Go ahead.
So I'll try that.
So Panzer.
Yeah, go ahead, go up.
Lily and Sue are both like, you know what? I don't know if we want to go into the caves. I think we'll stay down here and make sure no one unties the rope.
It's tied up there, though.
Yeah.
Okay. they just gonna look sheepish, like, yeah, we don't want to go into the cave. We're just a singer and a priestess that isn't even fully trained yet.
I can just see Khan pick both of them up under his 2 arms and start climbing the cliff.
Which they're both small enough he could do that.
Sorry, I had a phone call come back in.
No, that's good. You didn't really miss anything.
Okay.
Jordan, if you're gonna put
Somebody
dishes
should
away,
watch the cards.
push to talk.
Yes. Jordan, you inexperienced buffoon.
I want to get that on a T-shirt.
Buffoon or baboon?
No, you inexperienced buffoon. And no, John, I like your idea. Do the American "We Want You" Uncle Sam picture, but it's a
Right.
monkey, and it says "You inexperienced baboon," and he's got the red and white and blue hat and the suit, and he just looks, it's just pointing at you. I want that T-shirt. I want that T-shirt. I'm gonna order someone to do the artwork off Fiverr. I'm going to get a custom T-shirt ordered.
Oh my god.
That is going to be great. That is gonna be our first T-shirt.
That's gonna be in honor of me, right?
Yes, we're gonna put Jordan's face on the T-shirt, and he's looking at a natural one on the dice, and the caption will be "You inexperienced baboon." I love this T-shirt idea. I love this T-shirt idea.
Oh
That is a perfect
no.
idea.
Okay, thank you, John.
Well, you're welcome.
Thank you, John and Seth. Yeah, both of you. All right. So who's going up the rope next?
I'll probably go last. I probably weigh the most.
I'll go.
Okay. Are you carrying the goblins, or are you just gonna go yourself?
I will ask everyone.
Actually stay down there
Should
and
I
watch the
carry
cards,
the goblins
so-
or not?
I think we leave them and what's her face down there with the carts.
Alright, then I
I
shall
mean-
go up alone.
They did leave the carts are parked at the loggers camp. So
Seth, do you have a fan on?
Yes, I have an AC unit.
Turn
Yeah.
it off. That's what the noise is.
okay, so
What?
what you can do is turn down the sensitivity of your microphone
Oh yeah.
on Discord.
It's pretty rough, bad. Pretty bad, bro.
Oh my, I did not realize my audio situation.
Yeah, now that
Why
it
didn't you
sounds
say anything before?
because we were used to it, but it's gotten worse.
Okay.
It goes
in like
off and
the
on.
last 5 minutes, it went from 10% to 50%.
Okay. Tell me whenever it's good. Is it good?
Yeah.
That's perfect.
That's so much
Alright.
better.
There we go.
So is this good?
Nope.
Oh,
No,
what
back.
the heck? It just came back.
It only happens
What?
when you
Maybe
talk.
it's not. Yeah, so it might not be his
Oh.
AC then.
it's probably his push.
So-
It's probably his push to talk and his microphone quality.
I'm not using push to talk.
I'm sorry. It's your
Using audio.
it's your voice sensing. It's trying to pick up your voice. Turn up
Yeah.
turn up the sensitivity of that setting.
Input output volume is maxed.
No. You don't change the output or the input volume. You go down to voice sensitivity, and you turn up that meter. Instead of telling it to be automatic, you put it on manual and you turn it up above your white noise
Auto
level.
sensitivity is off.
Okay, so that there should be a meter underneath that. You need to drag
Yeah, the
the
sensitivity bar.
yeah, the sensitivity bar needs to be turned up.
Okay. How about now? How about now? How about now?
I think it's probably your device itself. But
Oh.
it does sound
Hold
a
on,
little
let me
better.
put the mic back on. How about if I put the mic back on?
Nope, it's exactly the same.
Okay, well, whatever.
It's
Mic is now on.
yeah, it's
Ooh, I know what.
It's better, I think.
How about now? Is it better now?
it does seem a little bit better.
Alright.
It's a
So,
lot better.
do I need to change anything now, or am I good?
You're
It's-
good.
No, you're good.
Yeah, you're good. It seems good.
Alright.
I'm barely even here. I don't even really hear you
I'm just seeing the Thark holding a couple goblins on the edge of the mountainside. Are we good now? Can you hear me all right? Everybody's like at the bottom, at the top. No, turn it on the sensitivity. Just in the middle of the climb. Just in the middle of the climb. All right.
Yeah, we're all deaf otherwise because we all have to wear headsets.
I mean, I have headphones that I bought that work specifically with Discord, so I'm pretty I'm pretty blessed. But
Well,
yeah, I got
we
him.
had the bourgeoisie quick rise up against him, but the proletariat rule.
You need to move to France. You can start a new revolution. All right.
Yeah, get the guillotines back out.
Okay, so go ahead and roll your strength check, Con.
All right. I'm gonna have to refresh.
I'm just waiting until like he pulls off some stupid maneuver later on in the campaign, and I'm just pulling a Kirk in the background. Con!
I've already had that happen to me in GIF form. So that makes it even funnier.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Nope. Okay. So strength.
Strength should be second to the top.
And proficiency strength. Not really. Oh, there it is. Okay. And rolling for strength.
Okay, that is a 14. That is okay. Does take you a little bit to get up there. But Carl, you said to leave the goblins down at the base. You said.
Well, if the cards aren't there, it's useless.
Okay. All right. So we'll say you're able to get Lily up with that. Plus your 4 arms. Yeah, you're able to climb up. Okay. Who's next?
Andrew said he's going last, right?
Yep.
Okay.
How are
Guess
they
I'm
gonna
going.
get the
There's still Sue. But she's.
How are they gonna get the chickens up?
I mean, the chickens can just, fly to a point. They can flop their way up and climb their way up.
Chickens can't fly more than normal chickens can't fly more than 6 feet.
Yes, but they are awesome rock climbers in my world and in my imagination, so we're not going to worry about it.
Okay.
They are
Panzer could springboard them.
They are Panzer would turn them into, pillow fight, explosions. That's all that would happen. They would launch one towards the shield and it go boom, and there'd just be a flow of feathers, and that would be all you ever saw again.
Oh my.
But yeah, I mean, they can flop their way up, bouncing around. They're goth biker chickens. So what do you expect?
Okay.
I'm terrified.
Juliana goes ahead and jumps up there and climbs her way up. She has no problem.
No.
Taking you 30 minutes to scale a cliff face.
Quick, let's do this.
Who's next?
Wait, me? Am I taking 30 minutes?
No. The Thark is already up. The Thark is already up there. Juliana's already up there. It's literally it's Panzer and Oliver at the base now. That's it. And Sue.
Okay.
And Sue.
Go now.
Yeah, go ahead, Oliver.
Hello, nuts, Sue.
What do I need to roll?
Strength.
Well, I thought you said you had some creative way to do this, so I was waiting on you to say what that was.
I thought we were gonna be boosting people up, but
okay. We'll say that since Panzer is 9 feet tall, Panzer is 9 feet tall, so I don't think you guys should have any problem reaching the rope as long as he's down there.
True. Yeah, I can't climb, guys.
All right.
You should have had me bless you.
All right. Does someone want to? You slip and you fall back into Panzer's arms. I'm not gonna make you roll a catch check, but Sue is sitting here for a second, and
down my strength potion.
Okay. Okay. Go ahead. So you take that. Go ahead and roll your d6.
That's actually a D10.
Okay. So you get +4 to your strength stat. You can go ahead and give it another shot. Oh my word! No!
Ooh.
No! What the heck?
Ooh.
How did you do that twice in a row?
Ooh.
All right, so once again, even though you've taken your vitalizing strength potion, you're still struggling to get up. And eventually, you fall back down again, and Sue just takes out your other rope out of your satchel, ties it around your elbows, hops up, ties the other end to the other rope, and she's like, Con, pull!
Oh
I
my
will do
God.
so.
And you just
Okay,
Oh
so
my
go ahead and
God.
roll a strength
roll?
check, Con, yeah.
Alright.
Hey, can I help?
Sure,
I'm
sure.
just yelling, you can do it!
Joey, can I help?
Yeah, you can help. So we'll take an advantage.
Natural one.
Alright, rolling a strength, but
Should I roll strength?
No, all you do is roll your own charisma, I get, or yeah, roll strength and we'll add +1 for every 5 you do.
I got a 23 on you can do it.
So yeah, with all that help together, yeah, you guys, Oliver is just kind of hoisted up by the elbows, up 60 feet and
Tyler
just
got
pulled
19.
pulled over, yeah, pulled over the edge and untied. You have frosty armpits, Carl. And they drop the
Use
rope
my,
back. They
frost one?
drop the rope back down.
I got a 16.
What's up, Carl?
Did I use my frost vine rope?
Yeah, they used
she
your
did?
frost rope out of your satchel, tied it around you, and then tied that onto the rope to hoist you
Oh
up by.
my.
So you have chilly armpits.
Oh
Oh
boy.
my God.
So yeah, now it's just Sue and Panzer. I need to get a miniature for Sue. Panzer, go ahead and roll your strength check to climb.
I already did it. I told you 16.
Okay, yeah, that with Sue,
I see a 17 though.
that's if he has advantage. But yeah, you're able to climb with a 16. You're able to all get up there. Took you about 35 minutes though, with all the stuff going on together. You eventually get up there. And
Not to, it took 5 seconds.
all right, so now the
Yeah,
choice
Uber
is
got a lunch.
you guys have 1, 2, 3, 4 primary entrances into these caves. Which one do you want to go through? The one on the far, well, counting as you read, the one on the far left is 1, and then there's 2, 3, and 4. Which one do you guys want to go in through?
I would
Is
say
it-
2.
Does anybody feel anything down with
Actually,
the tunnels?
I would say the second cave from my left.
Okay. So you're going to go through number 4? Or what was that you were saying, Panzer?
Does anybody feel anything different about any of the tunnels?
You guys can all, observe each
I
of
would
them if
say
you
the
wish.
second cave from the left feels the safest for us.
Second cave from the
Oh.
left, so number 2.
So tell me just about everything about these entries.
They are dark. There is a damp, dank, almost. If you mix the smell of manure and horse hoof glue, that would be the smell that comes out of all of these caves.
Okay,
Okay.
Joey, with the glow in the entrance of cave, what the cave I'm at. Which cave entrance am I at?
You guys are currently at cave entrance 4.
Okay. Do I Fukuro see or sense anything?
After he gets about 15 feet in, you can no longer see him from his glow.
Ooh.
Can I
Be
still sense
using my
him?
light potion too.
You know he's there. He practically never goes away, but that's all you get.
Okay, can I ask him through my mind if there's anything like not right about the area? Like, is it strong in that area? The curse. Does it feel wrong?
He goes through the various entrances and he says, I can't sense it.
Hmm.
If you remember correctly, the owl does not sense the curses.
Okay. Was I supposed to roll on observance?
No. Oliver, you said you're rolling observance on the various tunnels?
Yeah, that's what I rolled earlier.
Okay. Tunnel number 1 does not seem to have a very strong scent. Tunnel number 2 and tunnel number 3 both have an equally strong scent, and tunnel number 4 has a mild scent, but still more than tunnel number 1.
But Seth,
I can only barely
That was
I can't see
intriguing.
deeper in there with my potion.
Oh, you're lighting up a light potion?
Yeah.
Yeah. You
Wait,
can
how do you
only.
light up a light potion?
He has a potion of light. It's kind of like a glow stick, but it keeps it in a glass vial.
Okay.
With that, you can only see about, because of the curves in the caves and whatnot, you can only see about 15 to 20 feet in. All of them look equally dark, and you can't discern anything else from the rest of them.
Well, which one do we want to go in, guys?
I would say the second cave from our left.
So one
Or
of the two that
cave
smell the
to our
worst.
left. Say what again?
The two caves in the middle are the two caves that smell the worst.
Yes. So I'd say the furthest cave to our left, actually.
That one all the way over there.
I will go wherever Panzer will go.
You seem to like to follow lizard people.
You like stating the obvious.
Yes, I do.
I like to eat the obvious.
Oh no.
I look at Han with a knowing look. Don't mess with him.
Why?
I've learned from experience. Do not mess with him's food.
I'm sitting there eating
that,
fingers.
That is simply a wise decision is to never mess with another person's or another creature's food.
Yeah, I kind of yanked on his ugula.
TMI.
What is that? I don't know that.
Too much information. TMI.
Jordan,
Alright.
you inexperienced imbecile.
All right, so
Okay.
you guys elected to go in the far left cave. Is that what you guys decided to do?
I honestly think if we're looking for the curse, then I would go in one of the middle caves. But that's just my opinion.
Yes, but who knows what horrors reek in those caves?
Then why'd you even come along?
In case you needed help in healing.
Then wouldn't you be more efficient in the middle caves? Were there more unspeakable horrors?
Who knows if my healing is sufficient for the horrors?
Then why would you even come along not knowing that your healing would be sufficient?
I'm seeing a 9-foot tall, a 10-foot tall Thark and a 5-foot tall human both arguing with each other in the wind of the cliff face, while everyone else is just sitting here like, which cave do we go in?
Going into the first cave. Let's go.
All right.
Yes.
So Oliver
But I
calls
would
it.
say that-
Oliver calls it. You guys going into the first cave.
I would go into the
And-
first.
All right. So y'all move your tokens over there. I don't know if John, if you can handle yours. Da-da-dee, da-da-dum. Da-da-dee. So you're all over there. And I'm going to go ahead and reveal some of this space. Do. And I need, let's see here, everyone's stealth stats. What are your stealth stats?
Ooh, this should be fun. Stealth is my stealth is 10.
Okay.
I'm gonna roll for it then.
No, you don't need to roll. I just want to know your stat.
Oh,
So
okay. Well,
yours
my
is-
stealth is 10.
So, okay, so passively, unless you're saying you're sneaking, you automatically have a stealth of 18.
Nice.
So,
I have a stealth of 4.
so you have a stealth of 12. Oliver, what's your stealth stat?
It's 6.
6, so you would have a stealth of 14. And John, I think, ended up having to log off for the night. So, but you step into these caves. I need to roll.
Like how you just pulled me straight to the fucking middle of the cave.
Sorry, go ahead and control your character. All of you are suddenly surprised with a bright, glowing, butterfly-like creature out of the left-hand side of the cave. And Oliver,
It is also now 10.
you recognize what this creature is. Do you remember what this is?
Glowing butterfly. A nymph? I don't know.
A butterfly, glowing butterfly-like creature. Oops.
Is it a fairy?
It's Cotton Eye Joe.
What?
Oh, shit.
And that's where we're going to leave it for next week.
I don't know what that is. What is it?
Cotton Eye Joe.
Yep. Well, if it had been for Cotton Eye Joe, I'd been married a long time ago. All right, so that's we're gonna.
Where'd you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
I was wondering if you guys would even think to go in that cave because, yeah, that's the only thing that's worth anything in that cave.
Well.
So, yeah, you actually found the one Cotton Eye Joe in this chapter. Congratulations. So.
A pog.
All right, so we will pick up next week with a Cotton Eye Joe trying to leave the cave as you guys have made noise disturbing its home. And
Oh no.
I'll see you guys all next week.
All right. Seth,
So-
I love your character's attitude.